with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Char, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His contents sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're thankful for across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban it matters not if Andrew Fanner's chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Thursday the 22nd of January 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and hope you've had a very fun, enjoyable, robust day so far. As you can see on the screen, there is no sign that a bad man whatsoever. The bad man is yet to fucking surface from his peaceful slumber. You know he claims to be fucking awake at 8:30 every day. Aye, fucking right. But there you go. And some people might be wondering how Phil's day went yesterday. The day stream saw Phil fake tip himself, and the night stream saw Phil fake tip himself. So yeah, fake tips have been the story of the day, the order of the day. Phil has received at least $50+ in fake tips for the last 5 or 6 streams, which is kind of suspicious, isn't it? So, behave and go. Anyway, we'll wait for the bad man to turn up to his own fucking shit. I guess we can watch a couple of wee clips on Twitter and then watch a Snort Banel compilation watch it as well. So this first clip is just titled 43 Years Old.
Did Jasper ever steal a Lego piece? No, Jasper's never been in here when I do Legos. I'm smart about that. However, my wife and I did build a Lego for ourselves last year. It was one of those animal ones where it's like 3 forms and you can change it between the 3. So we built a nice parrot. It was like a macaw parrot. And he was jumping on the dining room table and trying to steal pieces when we built that one together. So yeah, he definitely the Lego pieces are attractive to him as little things he can swat around. Got to be careful about that because obviously you don't want to be losing the Lego pieces. Did Jasper ever steal?
First I fucking heard about that. You think Phil did a picture, you know, to show how fucking proud he was that him and his wife did something together. Look guys, look what we did in our spare time. Look at our Lego. But well, he could even share that with the world apparently. You know, oh, I can't share that. The world detractors might make fun of me and use it to attack me. So yeah, make of that what you fucking will. So DSP experiences Mega Man viewership envy and launches into a hypocritical ramble to get featured on LTG detractor channels. I guess I missed this yesterday when we were doing bingo, but apparently Phil just got into some sort of fucking unhinged rant. Let's see. 2 clips here, this is the first one.
Oh, there's low tier god view botting again on Kick. That's nice. Dude literally get either view bots or gets view botted every single stream. Absolutely ridiculous that he thinks he would have 700 viewers on Kick for fucking playing Mega Man. Ridiculous.
As the first clip.
Oh, I know. This person just said he'll get like 1,700 viewers immediately the second he goes live on Kick. Then he has the audacity to say he's not view botting. Dude, when he was reacting to my reaction to him, literally, he would say something, and with that word, it would trigger donations. Did you notice that? Just go watch it right now.
Excuse me?
And you'll see, he'll be like, oh, and he says that, I'm not like doing well, and all of a sudden someone will drop 100 subs. It's like,
excuse
what?
The fuck out of me?
Dude, it's completely choreographed. It's 100% fucking fake. I mean, maybe it is a real supporter who, like, said he worked with that supporter. He's like, oh, you got to drop some support when I say this word or whatever. Dude, his streams are the fakest shit ever.
Projectionism.
Like, seriously, just the fakest, utter nonsense ever. Completely choreographed garbage.
Quite literally
and people buy it because
projectionism.
they're dumb, or maybe they don't. I don't know. But it's all fucking fake.
So there's an old saying in politics, you know, accuse the other side that of which you're guilty of yourself, you know. It's a very dirty tactic to use, and it's in politics, you're trying to fucking beat somebody in politically. But yeah, Phil is literally doing that right fucking here. It is just absolute fucking projectionism. Accuse the other side that of which you are guilty of yourself. Fuck me, man. So I guess we got that to fucking... We've got that to fucking endure. Because there's a Snot Real compilation for a day stream coming up, you know what I mean? So we're fucking ready for that. Oh, look, Phil's there. Look, Phil's there, guys. Good morning, all. All. Everyone, hello. It's the same guy who was in there for earlier on. Wow. All one person. Wow. All one people. You fucking go. So according to Phil, he's got 26 people in his stream chat waiting right now, and he's not even live yet. But there's only one person talking. Does that sound like bots to you? 26 people in a stream chat. In a stream, sorry. With one person talking only. Or two if you can't Phil, I guess. Sounds like Phil's got bots as well. I'm just saying that's like a massive ratio between people talking and people in stream chat. And people in streaming in general. Anyway, before we watch the Snot Real compilation, there is one thing we must endure, because these things are an absolute fucking brain fuck every time we fucking experience them. DSP's Big TV Volume 57. God help us, what the fuck has Ludwig and others cooked up this time?
Here we go! Fucking Big TV is fire!
Dick! Are you kidding me? Oh, our rabbit unalived again. Find me a new pet.
Oh crap. What animal this time?
I don't know. Ask your chat to figure it out.
Alright guys, you heard her. And the poll guys about what pet I should get. Let's see the results. Number one with 31% of the vote is a lion. A lion. You realize I live in a condo, right? I need a permit, a moat, maybe body armor. Buddy, nice kitty. I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal. Oh, hey, easy. They told me you were chill. Oh, no. Ah! No, guys, it's not my fault. They said it was safe. Why is it latching? Look at me, I'm wrecked. Can we just, call off this whole new pet thing?
No, you promised me a replacement for Mr. Whiskers. Get back out there, or better yet, ask your little chat for ideas.
Oh, come on.
God damn it, can't stress out the goddamn hamburglar.
Fine.
Raccoon eyes.
Poll results are in. Some of these answers are just crazy. First up, a panda, a full-grown bamboo-eating black and white bear in my living room, sure. Buddy, nice panda. I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal. Oh, hey, easy. They told me you just eat bamboo. Second place, LTG. I don't even know if that's an animal, a person, or secret code. Buddy, nice and easy. I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No
Oh my god.
Hey, back up. Whoa, hey, easy. They told me you were chill. Don't touch me. Oh, no. Snort. Get back here. Guys, this is not my fault. They said it was safe. Third, an alligator, because apparently I'm turning the condo into a swamp. Buddy, nice gator. I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal. Whoa, hey, easy. They told me you were chill. Oh, no. Snort. Guys, this is not my fault. They said it was safe. Look at me. Can I please stop hunting down some new pet for you? I've been out all day. I got clawed. My arm's in a sling. Hey, by the way, why do you always look different all the time?
It's Tevin's fault, you know that. Trolls, they make me eat.
Are you serious? I'm falling apart. Some of these answers are just crazy. A bird? A llama? A housefly? What the heck even is this next one? What am I even looking for? Buddy, I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal. Whoa, hey, easy. They told me you were chill. Oh, no. Snort.
Fuck, I'm
Guys,
a fly.
this is not my fault. They said it was safe. The answers are just crazy. A giant jellyfish? A blobfish? What the heck even is this next one? What am I even looking for? It looks like a purple puddle with eyes. You guys invented that, right? I'm supposed to put a collar on it, walk it? I'd need a bucket. The answers are just crazy. Like a Pal World monster? Buddy, cool little monster suit. I'm just gonna give you a general pat. All right. Wait, you got a Tommy gun? Easy. You don't have... Oh, it's loaded? Hey, they told me you were friendly and unarmed. Oh, no. He's chasing me with a gun. Honey, hey, cat, it's just me. I'm just gonna give you a little brush, all right? No big deal. Whoa, okay, easy. Little buddy. Nice squirrel. I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal. Whoa, hey. Pat, no big deal. Whoa, hey, easy. They told me you were chill. Oh, no.
Is that Cthulhu?
Your pet hunt is
You
killing
promised
me.
me a new pet, Phil. A promise is a promise.
Buddy, other Phil, I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal. Buddy, nice lady. I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Oh, no. Snort, guys. This is not my fault. They said it was safe. I'm just gonna give you a little pat. No big deal. Whoa, hey, easy. They told me you were chill. Oh, no. Snort, guys. This is not my fault. They said it was safe. Latch. Why is it latched? Babe, look, I found something for you. A new pet. Thought you'd like it. Cute, right? Little guy wandered up to me. His name's Hotter. Hotter the panda.
Are you kidding me? You think a fuzzy little panda fixes everything? Stop trying to make...
Jesus Christ! After all of that, you threw it on a fucking Monday. That was... Oh, for God's sake. I've said it once before, I'll say it again. Ludwig's imagination's a fucking terrifying place. Holy shit. That's just their imagination's a scary place to fucking be, to fucking dream up some of those fucking scenarios for AI to help him visualise. Fuck me. Anyway, we're moving on from that bizarre acid trip, and we now fucking watch Snort Benel's compilation from a day stream yesterday.
This is how to play the game. Oh my god!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
So we got anonymous $2 tipper. Ahem. They're trying to stir up drama.
Jesus Christ, I know it's this big massive wall of text here. First stream of the day, and we have the little fake tips where he kissed his own arse. He used to have people like that, but he stopped sucking up to him and giving them money. But the extreme narcissist loved those idiots, and that's why he so pathetically dedicates those words to himself. He's crazy, that's the truth. Maybe Pig Roach should go back to the cocktail of medications because he's getting crazier every day.
Let's see what they say. Ready? DSP didn't screw Wings. Wings screwed Wings. If he took the advice you gave him, he'd made enough money to cover his land taxes and wouldn't need to run back to Keem like a bitch. Okay. I don't even know what you're talking about, but thanks. And then I received a $4.20 tip. And this person says, have a coffee on me. I got a $2 tip. This person says, to be honest, your Street Fighter 6 stream last night was incredible. Your neutral is cerebral. You played consistently. You kept your cool. You should aim for Grandmaster. You're a cool dude. Yeah, you know what it is, well, number one.
He's lying. He's a faker. He's full of shit. He's a bad person. He's trying to get attention.
People are saying, you need to
Damn flashbangs!
talk about Wings of Redemption. No, I don't. I don't. I really don't. I can talk about whatever I want whenever I want. If I feel like talking about a drama topic today, I will. If I feel like just chilling and relaxing, I will. Because I am the master of my own destiny. I'm the king here, and I decide what's on my own stream. I have no desire to talk about Wings today. I guess people are saying he talked shit about me last night. I didn't know that. Didn't pay any attention to it. Don't care.
You were on his stream when you got caught out. You got caught in the fucking act.
Some people are saying, why were you in Wings chat last night? So literally, here's what happened. My wife went upstairs to take a shower so that we were going to go to sleep. And I was cleaning up in the kitchen.
Fuck you. You're a liar. Things that
I love how Kid just fucking said he hopped in there for a brief second, saw Wings was chatting. You know, I love how the whole story begins with Cat was in the shower. I was down the stairs in the kitchen style environment. We were washing, I was washing up the paper plates. You know, I was like, this has nothing to do with the question. Like, the question was, why you were in Wings chat last night, Phil? I was like, oh, let me regale you the whole story. It all begins when Cat got a big massive fat arse into the shower. I was like, how does that start? How is that the start of the fucking story? It's not. You were in Wings chat briefly, then you heard him fucking say something, and then you fucked the fuck back off, and the end. None of the other details were required or necessary, Phil. Now you fucking got a whole stream chat thinking of Cat's fucking massive flesh in a fucking shower and stuck in there, breaking it again.
That never happened by Phil. Oh, yeah? Things that never happened? Listen, fuck off. These things did happen.
Which I always do every night, you know, putting stuff away, putting dishes away that we had washed during the day or whatever, you know. And I opened up my phone just browsing because I wanted to see, you know, are my videos live yet? How are they looking? And in the feed, there it is, Wings of Redemption is streaming. And every once in a while, I do drop into his streams to see what he's doing. So I just clicked on it, and I'm not even kidding you, I click on it, and the first thing that I see in here, Wing says, oh, well, why are we timing him out? We should give him some leniency. I said, what? And I was reading the chat, and people were like, this guy had apparently donated over $100 in super chats, and he had said something, I don't know if it was an outright insult or he had said something like risque, and the moderator timed him out for 24 hours. The guy had given over $100 to Wing's stream, which is his goal. That's Wing's goal for his stream. He literally hit the goal by himself. And the moderator timed him out. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, does this not sound familiar? Remember, you know, when I was in Wing Stream and I was talking with him and I was sending him contributions and I was like, hey, let's talk about appearing on my show and stuff. And then the mod timed me out too, even though I was asking, what's his goal? I'll hit his goal for him today so he doesn't have to worry about it. His moderators do not actually moderate. They insulate, coddle, protect, and or hurt Wings of Redemption. His moderators are not a good moderating team because they're not there to just stop the trolling. They're there to basically, like, push Wings into this one corner, and he can't get out of it. You understand? Like, if someone's coming to Wings stream and throwing him a bunch of contributions, unless they're fucking doxing someone or doing something that's against YouTube terms of service, why would you time them out for 24 hours? They're paying Wings.
You're the biggest hypocrite on the planet.
How often do you drink before compared to now? I ordered some Mediterranean food to watch the stream as well. How's your day going so far? How often would you drink before compared to now? Depends on what you're talking about. Different stages of my life, I drank more or less. In my early days as a YouTuber, I drank like a fish, meaning literally every single night. I would basically drink at night and be making content while, like, half drunk. You can see that in my older playthroughs, for example. The Fallout stuff that I used to do. It was very prominent that I would get drunk all the time, playing Fallout at night, getting lost in the sewers, and then raging that I got lost in the sewers and couldn't tell where I was. When a Fallout DLC would come out, I would literally buy it whenever it came out and play the entire DLC in one sitting while drinking rum. It was pretty out of control and quite bad. It got to the point where even, like, you know, I would go on a trip and I would just take liquor with me. I would need it. Like, I couldn't be without it. It's pretty bad. I've slowly weaned myself off of that.
I do drink, though, occasionally. And quite frankly, maybe tonight is occasion for a drink.
And over the years, you know, reduced the amount that I drink. And now it's completely under control. Like, I don't drink all the time at all. I'll drink every once in a while on a stream, but very rarely. Every once in a while, I'll have a drink with my wife. Like, the other day, we had some wine at night and relax, which was nice to do. But it's not a frequent thing in my routine anymore. I phased it out because, you know, I'm getting older and getting more mature. I don't really need to drink all the time like an idiot.
Old bastard!
You know? Okay.
Do I drink gin after the streams? Yes, I do. I jump into an entire bathtub full of gin and I submerge myself for several hours. It's the only way to live. 7, 8, 9. Are you kidding? 10. 10 different accounts that all spam the same message. All right, I took care of it. Nice and quick. Banned. Gone. Forever. So if you are here chilling and enjoying and supporting today's stream, or enjoying today's stream, please support it if you can. You guys know how to support the stream live, right? You can do a super chat. You can become a member, give some memberships to the community. You can give some kicks. You could do a sub or gifted subs to the Kick side, or you could send a tip via PayPal. Now, Kick has basically not really contributed much this week at all.
Your attendance gives you money. Every single time you stream on Kick and people watching you on Kick, their attendance on stream pays you. It gives you money in your pocket because you're part of that KCIP program. So that is a lie, Phil.
I don't know why. Today we have one auto sub and no kicks. Instead, I've banned like 100 troll accounts. So it sure would be great to get some positivity from the Kick side if possible. Oh, I'm out of money. I spent all of my money. well then. Okay. I spent all of my money. Now I'm out of money. This always happens.
A $50 tip. I want to remain anonymous. No problem.
We got about 45 minutes left on this first DSP Builds It Super Mario World stream. If you are enjoying, please support the stream. All right, this is the last 45 minutes. Let's go. Let's get some memberships and some super chats on YouTube. Let's get some kicks. We don't have any kicks today. Let's get our first kicks of the day, and let's get some subs over on Kick, and let's get some tips via PayPal supporting my effort to have a chill afternoon stream with all of you building this crazy huge Lego set. All right? He's making money on these streams. Who fucking cares? So maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe it's time to pull that rug out from under him too. He's going to continue the clown show and not help himself as long as people keep giving him money to do it. I mean, he needs help, man. And if you just keep enabling him, he's going to keep making this garbage every fucking day.
There were also a lot of trolls, which I was expecting, because people want to come by and try to ruin a good time. They can't stand the fact that I'm doing something different and people are liking it. Because we had good attendance, actually, all day. Obviously, we had good support. So, you know, again, these people are so upset that I'm having a good time with something different, all right? So, FYI, there will be more of this in about a week, okay? In a week's time, we'll do it again, and that's probably when we'll build all of Yoshi and finish off the Yoshi body and all of that. And then we probably will need one more stream, but hopefully, it'll only be a, maybe a night stream, a shorter one.
Tonight, I'll be back, okay? 7 p.m. Pacific time. It will be RimWorld. Continuing on, the third RimWorld run. We've got this great new group of survivors that we're working on. And actually, last time we did incredibly well. No disaster. I averted disaster from when people were coming to attack camp. We already took care of the heating problem. It's like endless summer and we have everything cooled. So I'm curious, what will we come up against tonight? I don't know. I don't have enough experience with RimWorld to see what's next. I haven't gotten this far yet. So it'll be a fun late night RimWorld stream if you can make it. I hope you will. If not, tomorrow we're going to have a DSP morning show. And then tomorrow's Arc Raiders on the first stream. It's literally one of the slowest streams I've ever had in my life right now. I don't know why, but I guess that's life. One slow day. Oh, it's terrible. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
I'll fucking love it. There you fucking go. So Phil's doing the morning show today, so should he start any time now? Because usually Phil starts his morning shows like now. Since he plans to end them around about noon. Or not long after noon, you know, so. But the bad man hasn't yet begun his show, so that's that. So there we go. Well, so there is no compilation I saw of Phil's night stream antics. I will go through it very quickly if you want, courtesy of the Phil's, Raw Phil's stream cover. So, long story short, Phil got $149 of money he counted. He was given a last second tip as he was finishing the stream, and he also had a fake tip again of like $50 odd, you know, what happened during it. But yeah, Phil technically ended the night stream on $149. And it saw him try and stall. In fact, you can see some of the stalling here if you want.
Disturbing. Our pet is food. Okay. All right, let's set up for the finale of the stream, everybody. I hope you had a good time with me here tonight.
Another anonymous $50 tip. Not suspicious at all.
It was all going so well. It really was. We were doing super well. And then last minute that happens. Like, come on. There just had to be something to screw us over at the last minute, right? It couldn't just be flawless and good. It had to be some catastrophic thing that happened at the end to ruin it. Of course, right? Of course it had to happen. Okay. Music?
So he's playing RimWorld. The bad thing that happened is from RimWorld. Apparently he was doing okay, and then something in the game kicked his arse essentially, you know, and now things aren't going as well.
Oop, hold on. My mouse wire got caught. Okay, some music. There we go.
He likes to play us for the last few seconds. It's important to have music and lights for the last few seconds. Well, I guess technically it does a daily crap afterwards, so it's for that as well.
Okay. All right, folks. So, great streaming day. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Oh, hold on.
Is it $149 here?
I received a $1.64 tip, and it's a disgusting message from a troll. I shouldn't have read it. Ugh. That was disgusting.
It does not count it, but he waits.
Anyway, great streaming day today, everyone. It really was a good day. We had a great morning show with chill vibes and good. We even had a news story to cover. Then we had a great Lego build stream. DSP builds it. And then we had a great RimWorld stream. So thank you guys. Great content all day. Great fun. Tomorrow we do all again. What are we doing tomorrow? Well, we are going to do a morning show in the morning again. So I hope you'll join me for that. Then it's going to be Arc Raiders, our second Arc Raider stream of the week, our last one of the week, where we'll do some raids and look for some loot, see how it goes. Last time we actually killed our first Leaper. Maybe we'll try to kill something else new this time. Maybe one of the Bombardiers or something else crazy like that, right? So that'll be the first stream. And then tomorrow night, we're doing something fun and special. We're doing a DSP tryout stream. We're going to try 3 games. 2 games are going to be indie games you guys are going to vote on. And we're going to play for the first time for like 30, 40 minutes each. Then at the end of the stream, we're going to play the original Hollow Knight. So we're going to try 3 things and see if anything fits, if anything doesn't. All right. And go from there and see what you guys want. All right. And then if those games work, then we're probably going to play them as playthroughs in the future, whether one or all, we'll see. But it should be a great evening stream of chill vibes and tryout fun. All right. So there we go. Happy but cautious says, are you at least thankful for positive chatters you have here? You sure seem to be
So he's still, so this is like that's stalling. He's literally stalling here for one singular dollar. He is stalling for $1. You know, let us sink in.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
He is stalling like crazy just for one more dollar to come in so he can end on 150. Thank you very much to Gibble for getting the membership, and that membership went to Roboshi 2007. So there you go, Roboshi 2007. Make sure you thank Gibble for giving you a membership, and of course, thank you, Gibble, for giving that membership. Very kind of you indeed.
Into one group on Kick. No, you guys are not all the same, but I mean, I think you've seen over the last several days that there's every day, no lie, something like 20, 30 people in the Kick chat who are just being completely toxic at all times. They're all stock accounts too. They just come in and they act like fools. And, you know, I ignore them. You notice I'm not bringing them up constantly. I'm moderating them. The moderators are moderating them. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
You're constantly, on a daily basis, addressing them, talking about them. You cannot help yourself. You cannot stop yourself.
You know, I mean, they're just acting like idiots. I just ignore it and go on my merry way. Try to moderate as best I can and have a positive stream. I'm not going to let them derail my stuff, you know? Okay? All right. It's not everyone. It's never everyone. But you always get the bad apples, right? The bad apples that stink up the place, and that's unfortunate. So, all right. So good stuff. Matt TV raid. Is Matt TV streaming tonight? I'll raid Matt TV if you guys want. If you guys want to head over there. DSP Tries It will likely be on Monday again, and we have to determine if on Monday if we're going to be doing Wendy's chicken tenders, the Taco Bell dipper burritos, and Return of the Quesarito. They have a new one called the Volcano Quesarito. Or we want to try Papa Murphy's Pizza, or if we do something else. Like, I don't know what else is going on right now. We'd have to look into these different things and see what we want to try or do. Okay? Okay.
Stall.
All right, we good?
Stall.
I don't know if the volcano one's spicy or not. You would think it is, right? Probably has the either fire Diablo sauce or something in it. I don't know.
Stall.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stall.
Okay.
By the way, is he live yet? Like, actual Trey live? No, not yet. He is taking his sweet time.
All right.
Oh.
All right, everyone, thank you. Have a good evening. I'll see you all tomorrow for the morning show and Arc Raiders and the tryout stream. Should be a great day overall. Thanks a lot. Another great day of content. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. See you in the AM. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.
And the slideshow plays for like several fucking minutes, you know? It does take a wee while, you know what I mean? You're literally talking about an hour, like, you know, 44 minutes or so. 4 minutes of slideshow, and still nothing came of it. And there was no other dollar to be seen on the stream. And so yeah, the trumpets are out in full force. Well, these were different trumpets, you know. These were trumpets played by a different individual. Let's show you guys. So here's Raphil's new version of trumpets, at least for this occasion. So Phil ended the stream and immediately made the stream private right afterwards. Who's that? That's a familiar looking face. I know that guy. That guy is very familiar. I knew that guy. Oh, the bad man's awake. Well, here we fucking go. Well, here we go. So yeah, the bad man is now wide awake, so we can now basically get prepared for bingo and all that jazz. Cool stuff indeed. So yeah, let's actually get set up and prepared for bingo right fucking now. First of all, of course, make sure we're on 1.5 speed, because that is the most important thing, of course, before we start doing anything else. So yeah, I need a random number in the bingo chat for us to start playing bingo. So yeah, the first number in chat I see, the number is today's bingo card. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Okay, the first number in chat I saw was 420 from the Baron, so good stuff indeed. I'm going to use that number right there. So I'm going to use second tier. Oh, I need to move this over here as well, 2 seconds. Okay, so 420. Interesting number. There you go, so 420, hold on 2 seconds, here we go, 420, and we need Phil to send to the following on today's bingo stream. Wait Phil to say react, him touching his hair, him saying there you go admittedly, and him being all coin mod. The second row is still giving a thumbs up to the camera, him messing about his phone, him saying you guys, variety, and him ignoring a troll tip. The third row is Phil saying kick, idiot, him being all victim mode, him saying engagement, and in fact. The fourth row is Phil saying stupid, him talking about food, him burping, him saying oh, and you know what I mean. The fifth and final row is Phil saying job, okay, moron, him discussing the weather, and finally him using hateful slurs. Got a strong card in my opinion. So thank you very much indeed Tina Barron for helping us pick today's bingo card. Now of course there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts or burps that Phil does, we get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up to Phil streams and Phil says hi to Jade, no, they get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy this animation to celebrate that free space.
Squeak squeak a free space.
If Phil's fucking good buddy Satan shows up to the stream and Phil says hi to Satan, then no, they get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy that free space by this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
But those are all the ways we can get free spaces, courtesy of Phil saying and doing things, but of course you guys are also in control of some ways we can get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed memberships we have on the bingo streams, we get a free space, and we've had one today so far today, courtesy of Gibble Gift membership, so very kind of them indeed to do that. For every 5 super chats we get, we also get a free space. And every single 25 likes we get on the bingo streams grants us free spaces, which goes up by 1 incrementally. For example, 25 likes is 1 free space. 50 likes gets us 2 more free spaces. 75 likes gets us 3 more free spaces. And 100 likes on bingo would be 4 more free spaces. So there we go. And of course, every time would they get a like for the free spaces goal being hit to get us a free space for likes, we get to celebrate with the Bubbles animation made by Supremely Talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the free space for the like goal being hit and all that jazz, good stuff indeed. There's some more things to cover of course, but I'm going to let AI Marble Style Phil Burnell pig-splain that for us right now.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Yeah, there we go, good stuff indeed. So, yeah, if you've not yet left a comment on that Q&A post, you can get that Q&A post by either typing the next question mark marbles in the stream chat or going to the description of the live stream. It's the first link there. And if you've not yet added your own comment to that Q&A post, then make sure you do so before, well, as soon as you can, basically. The more marbles there are, of course, you know, the better. Just gives more variety and all that jazz, you know. So there you go. Warren, so yeah, Warren, I've got to, you accidentally did nuke Chris Danks in the stream chat earlier on. Like, was it you? Oh, wait. It looks like it was a combination of you and, yeah, it was you, Warren, it was you. So yeah. But these things have happened before in the past, you know. As I said, I was trying my best to try. I don't think there's any way to like untime out Chris Danks, unfortunately. You know what I mean? And it says that they've been timed it by yourself for like 1500 seconds. So yeah, this has happened to you before. You fell asleep with your phone in your hand, and someone in the chat seems to get nuked. You know, it's a dangerous precedent. You know what I'm saying? Chris Danks has not been the first victim of you falling asleep and sleep moderating somebody. So yeah, and I don't know how to, like, I don't know if there's an easy way for me to get Chris Danks like banned or something. I mean, give me a wee second to actually, hold on 2 seconds. Let me check something very quickly. Let me go to your studio. We need to build a speed just anyway, guys. So let me actually see if I can fucking do something here. Hold on. Let me if I can quickly check here, okay? Actually, while I'm checking here, actually, let me guys just fucking put you on the Scottish auto screen while I look into it.
slow day for support. Been 47 minutes, and only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. I'm a positive guy. I focus on positivity. I tell you guys every day on my stream, I'm not a person who revels in hurting others to get over. I will put out positive, fun gameplay content for you guys, and I will continue to be successful that way. And if I fail, I fail, but at least at the end of the day, I can say, hey, it was a slow day. It's been a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes, and only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I need to pay bills over the weekend. I appreciate those who contribute in any way, but please, if you can tip me, do that rather than these super chats and membership. I need that way more, okay? Now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to, one of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big ups, Meerkat.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off.
Alright, I've looked into it and I don't think there is any way I can actually get Chris Danks like untimed out, sadly. Like it wasn't outright banned, it was just like some like timeout that happened. Like this is why it's dangerous for you to have that moderator shit, that wrench and Warren, you know what I mean? I feel like people would be safe if you didn't have the wrench, because when you fall asleep people might fucking get timed out. So yeah, I don't know. Jesus. So poor Chris Danks has to wait 1800 seconds. Which is like a million years, I think, how it translates to. So there you go. They just had to fucking wait out, sadly. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, sorry for that, Chris. Warren fell asleep and you suffer for it, you know what I mean? So yeah, you're not allowed to fall asleep again, Warren. You know, you're banned from falling asleep. Stop doing the Amiga. So there we go. At least it was just a timeout only. So yeah, you can just, it's just a timeout only. I mean, but yeah, if you're listening, Chris, I do apologise for that. But yeah, Warren and his fucking narcoleptic ways, It is. Anyway. Bingo, of course. The aim of the game today, of course, is to try and get a full house on today's bingo card. If we do manage to get a full house on bingo, we get to play a game of marbles afterwards to celebrate the full house. And of course, after that, the winner of that marble race will get to have a spin on the bingo Baddies Wheel of Prizes, where they could win a variety of different things. They could win an intro shout out. They could win a weekly pass to the Scottish soundboard. They could win a full house ticket, which will be valid and eligible for 1 week only. Or they could win one of special prizes, where you get a $10 console voucher or a $10 Amazon voucher as well. Now, before we begin, of course, I want to go through very quickly the list of people who have currently got prizes so far that they could use. Cell Shader, for example, has a full house ticket, which expires after bingo today. So if Cell Shader does not use a full house ticket, then they cannot use it anymore, because after today's bingo is all said and done, it is no longer valid and they will not have used it whatsoever. Camping Dutchman has a Scottish Soundboard Pass, which is valid until after tomorrow's bingo stream. Dips has a Scottish Soundboard Pass as well, which is valid until the 25th of January. Chris Danks, who got timed at my Warren, has a full house ticket as well, which expires the 27th, you know. So I guess we can wait like 25 minutes for him to fucking say, I want to use my ticket if they want to. If they want to use it between now and 20 minutes time, we won't get to know because I fucking timed it. And Major Detractor as well. So Major Detractor won marbles yesterday, and their prize was a full house ticket as well, which expires on the 28th. So there we go. Those are the current prize winners so far when it comes to basically current bingo winners and their prizes for winning the marble races when we spun this wheel. So there we go. So yeah, I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left to do really before we start playing bingo, and that's for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
On that note, at time bingo. Good luck everybody, because here we fucking go. So it'd help if I unmute the fucking stream, wouldn't I? Let's try that again.
everyone, and welcome to DSP Gaming, and welcome to the DSP Morning Show. How is everyone this lovely Tuesday morning? Hello, hello. Try to get my microphone in the right position. Let's see here. I'm still perfecting this. I still haven't gotten it down to an art yet. Like, what's the perfect spot for the mic? I don't know. Hi, y'all, this morning. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Back to the raving days. That's right. This is my raving music. Back when I used to go to clubs all the time.
Burger.
That's right. This is the actual song I heard in the club in the mid-2000s. That's right. Now I'm back to rave again. DSP raves again here on DSP Gaming. That's right. Yeah, nice moves. Nice moves. How's everyone doing? What's up? What's up? Today is Thursday, the 22nd of January, 2026. In case you were wondering, today's going to be a nice, interesting, chill day here on the channel. We've got all kinds of fun stuff going on. Still haven't perfected this, like I said. It's like, do I put it to the side of the monitor? Do I put it over the monitor? That's a little better, I think, because that actually feels a little closer. There we go. That's good. Okay.
Burger.
I sound stuffy. I got the drip today. The stupid post-nasal drip is bothering me today.
Burger.
It's annoying. There's some days I don't have it at all. There's some days it's in full force. Some days it's kind of half. Today it's kind of like halfsy, I guess, I would say. But don't worry. I can actually mute now and unmute on the fly, so you don't have to hear the disgustingness. I can get it under control for the most part. How you doing, Pizza Time? Pizza Time X90 with a $2 super chat to start support for the stream today. Right off the bat says, good morning. How you doing, Pizza Time? Good morning to you as well. Hope everyone out there is having a good day so far. So it's funny because this is definitely the morning show for me. You know, I get the stream started around 11 a.m. Usually at the latest we're up and running by 11:15, and the show starts around 11:30, and we hang out for like an hour. And people are like, oh, isn't it the afternoon show? No, it's the morning show. You might say, well, where I'm living, it's not the morning when you go live. Well, that's your problem. Why do you live?
It's barely morning for you, though, for fuck's sake. By the time you go fucking live, the morning's practically fucking gone, for fuck's sake. It's a dumb name for a fucking show. Now, most television shows, which begin right before noon, and then continue way into fucking noon, and then in the afternoon and early afternoon and mid-afternoon, would not be considered a morning show. A morning show starts in the morning and ends in the fucking morning. That's the way I fucking see it.
There. Get your butt to the West Coast, to the United States, Pacific time zone. That's where it's at. I'm sorry that you live in some weird, obscure time zone that, you know, you're not in line with me. I mean, everyone wants to live and be in line with DSP. Everyone knows this. So I don't know what's going on with you, but it is the morning show for me. Very much, okay? And so, I'm excited for today. Chill vibes all around today. What are we doing today? Very briefly. Number one, Arc Raiders. Haven't played it since, what was it, Sunday? So to get back to it, good stuff. Second stream of the week of Arc Raiders. Hopefully you guys will stick around after this morning show for that. And some looting and surviving, and maybe we'll get some of the rare items I've been looking for and haven't had a chance to find yet. That would be great. Maybe we'll actually get a bench or whatever today. We'll see. And then
no mention, by the way, of Phil doing this Arc Raider stream with Repsion. So Repsion's name has not been mentioned by Phil. So perhaps that friendship has ended.
And tonight on the late stream, something different. It's a tryout stream. You might say, what the hell is a tryout stream? Well, tonight on the late stream, I'm going to be trying out a few games and to see if they're anything that we're all interested in and something that should basically be played in my rotation. So we're going to be doing 2 indie games that you guys are going to vote for based on games that you guys have told me recently to try out. I put them on my wish list. So we'll probably do like 2 different polls for that. And then it's going to be Hollow Knight, the original Hollow Knight. Not Silk Song, but the original game, which I never played. I'll be doing like an hour of that roughly, 45 minutes to an hour, to see what it's like and see if it's something that you guys want me to jump into. To be honest, I'd be down for that. I just don't know if it's too early, because I did just play Silk Song and finished it at the very end of November. There's only a 2-month gap between major Metroidvania platformer games. I don't know if people are going to want me to jump into the original Hollow Knight this quickly. It may be too quickly. You know what I mean? But we can find out tonight. We'll see. And if you show up tonight and I'm playing a game that you like, hey, engage with the stream, support the stream, let me know, hey, this is the game I want. And that's going to help me to determine what to play, you know, starting next week, basically. We'll see. Because I have like 1 or 2 gaps in the schedule to play some new stuff next week. So let's see who's here. Good morning to Chris, Abdullah, Quantumin, Pizza Time, World Weather Authority, another Chris. We have 2 Chris's. Cabal, Daniel, War and Peace, CSJ. A name with a whole bunch of letters jumbled together that's not pronounceable. JRW. Who else we got? Jaden. The Reapist. Not what you're thinking, the Reapist, like a Reaper. The Reapist. Your future stepdad, Mojito Kitty, Master Shake, Spoons, Gunt Goblin. Yikes. The Recovering Detractors here today. That's good. That's always good. Daz Auto Chick. Asthma Goal. What the heck? Eddie Chill. What's up, everybody? How are you all doing? 6 Hybrid, Broden, Awesome Taro, Grandmaster Scrub. A lot of people are coming in now. What's up? What's up? What's the word on the street? I know what the word on the street is. Microsoft or Xbox just finished their digital event. All right? I didn't see it, but I saw people posting about it, so I know what they talked about. I'll be reacting to the information about Fable, Forza Horizon 6, Beast Incarnate, or whatever the hell that game is called. I forget what it's called. And the new game Kiln from Double Fine. I'll be reacting to that stuff tomorrow on the Level 1 podcast. Okay? That way it's all in one place. Also, I know that yesterday when I was streaming, the Alex trailer for Street Fighter 6 came out. I'll probably react to that too. We'll just do it all in tomorrow's podcast. That way we condense all the reacting into like one spot so people know where to watch it. Like React Fest, React-a-thon. There you go. Why not do it on today's podcast? Because today there is no podcast. There's a morning show. On the morning show, it's more casual vibe. I told you guys I didn't really want to react to anything on this show. I just want to chill and hang out with you guys and have a good time and relax. That's really what it's about here. If we have some topics to talk about, great, but I don't want to be doing formal reacting and big topics or anything on this show. It's more laid back. Tay doesn't really work. I've explained this many times, but I'll explain it again. Tay in chat says, why don't you have days where you play with your viewers? A lot of people do this. I've done it before. All right? So, in a nutshell, 2 different ways that I approached it. I used to actually do a whole time of the year, like 2-3 weeks, that I used to call DSP Fan Appreciation. And it used to be at the end of the year in December. And it was...
In my opinion, every fucking streamer should appreciate their fans every single fucking day. And not just a fucking certain portion of the fucking year. But that's just me though, who fucking knows? Phil's like, I'll set aside a few days to pretend to fucking care about my fans. It doesn't do it anymore though because the tractor's ruined it apparently.
It was great. What I would do is take all the multiplayer games that were big that year, whether it was Call of Duty or a new Street Fighter or another fighting game. If Assassin's Creed had a multiplayer, you know, if Gears of War had a multiplayer, whatever it was that were the big multiplayer games of the year that year, okay? And I would set up a few weeks, and I actually used to have forums back then. I actually had my own website. And people who were my fans would post up and say, I want to play this game, and I'm available on this day, and blah, blah, blah. And it was logistically kind of complicated, but I would spend a lot of time organizing to play in lobbies with my viewers. And it was a good time. And the thing was, I never really did it for profits. No one, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was more like just a way to give back at the end of the year for so many people who watch my content and, you know, let me be, you know, living the dream being a YouTuber. It was a fun thing to do for sure. However, what I did determine over the years is that logistically it just became more and more complicated. Because realistically, coordinating that when I have a viewership that's all over the globe was very, very tough. You know, I was only going to be streaming usually, well, back then I wasn't even streaming usually. I was just doing like lobbies and recording, but there was some streaming involved too near the end of it. Just logistically setting it up, you know, when you have people who are in Europe or Asia and they want to play with you, and it's like, oh, I gotta try to find a stream or a time that this can work. So it didn't always work, and it was frustrating when you had people who eagerly wanted to play and you just couldn't make it happen for whatever reason. In addition, over the years, trolling just became more and more rampant and apparent. So what ended up happening was we get a lobby that was half real fans who really wanted to play with me and half trolls. And so the real fans would be all excited, and all of a sudden here come the trolls. Oh, they're teabagging, and they're shooting at the sky, and they're spitting, and they go on mic, and they start saying awful things. It's like, but we just wanted to have fun. Now we can't, because these idiots are here wasting everyone's time, and we can't play a real game. So after a few, I'd say probably 5-6 years straight doing that, because I think I started around like 2009, 2010. I think I did it through like 2014, 2015. I really remember when it ended was the year when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out. So that was 2015. So it was a good 5+ years I did it. That year when I tried to play Metal Gear Solid 5, we literally couldn't get a single lobby together without trolls ruining it. And it's such a stealth game. You gotta play, you know, in a stealthy way. You can't when idiots are just there to mess with you. So basically, after doing it many years, I said, you know, I'm gonna put it on hiatus, and we'll see if things ever get better with the trolling or whatever. Well, it hasn't. You know, it just got worse and worse. The internet became a worse place, and you know, now people just try to mess with everything I do that's a multiplayer experience. Today I'll be playing Arc Raiders. They're gonna try to ruin it. They're gonna try to spoil it, try to stream snipe me and stuff, because they're morons. You know? So that's reason number one. The way I see it is, why overpromise and underdeliver? Why say, I'm going to do a multiplayer event, set it up, have fans show up to do it, and then it gets ruined? Then they're going to be disappointed. I'd rather just not ever do it and say I'm not going to do it, so you don't provide a false hope or expectation that it's going to happen and be fun, and that way no one gets disappointed. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, there was some actual effort to do it in the last few years, if you weren't aware. When Street Fighter 6 came out in 2023, okay? That year I played a lot of that game, and there was some desire for fan lobbies. And I said, all right, I'll set up fan lobbies. I don't care, because here's the thing. Even if trolls join, and they say stupid things, they have dumb names, who cares? All you gotta do is beat their ass, right? All you gotta do is beat the trolls. It's a moot point. Who cares what your name is if I just whoop your ass, right? So we did that, and FYI, we did it 2-3 streams, I want to say, like 2-3 sessions of this. The first session was a smashing hit. People who wanted to play me got to play me. Trolls got spanked. It really was just a smashing success. Went really well. The second stream, it was all right. Basically, some more people got to play me. Some returns from the first. More trolls, of course, because they realized they could get in now. And essentially what happened is I just beat everyone, you know, pretty easily. No one really hung with me. It was just me whooping everyone. And people were like, okay. Third stream, complete flop. Why? No one cared anymore. Because at this point, I'd already beaten everyone. Like, people saw that basically I was way better than the people who were going to try to join these lobbies, okay? For the record, I'm not bragging or anything. It's just the fact I'm good at Street Fighter. I've been playing Street Fighter since I was a kid in arcades. I have great fundamentals. I've been playing the crap out of Street Fighter 6. I have my characters at master rank. So here I am fighting the trolls and these people joining the lobby. It wasn't fun. Basically, what ended up happening was it went from, oh, we really want Phil to do fan lobbies to, oh, why does Phil even do these?
Well, master rank is not even the fucking highest tier, remember? Like you fucking got to like some like barely above average fucking rank. But it is not fucking through ability and what shit. It's attrition. Like anyone could get to, like if I can guarantee you, I've never played Street Fighter before in my entire miserable fucking life. I could probably fucking get to master rank, I imagine, if I started playing the fucking game. I don't think it's a big fucking deal, bitch.
These lobbies, all he does is beat up on scrubs. He should be playing on ranked. We want ranked only because then there's challenge. There's no challenge in these lobbies, and Phil's hiding in the lobbies because he's afraid of rank. That's what the narrative became. And I was like, wait, what? Like, you asked me for years for this. I'm giving you what you asked for, and now I'm the problem? Like, what are you talking about? So, yeah, after that, I was basically like, well, I just don't see the point. If I get complaints if I don't do it, and I get complaints if I do it, I'm just going to do the stuff that works for everyone. I understand that there are people who want to play me in games. I get it. Okay? But that's just not my focus. I'm not one of these guys that's like, oh, if you want to play me, drop money, and then I'll play you in a set. You know, we'll have a lobby, but you have to donate in order to get in. I know that there's streamers like that. I don't do that. If you happen to randomly match up with me in a lobby somewhere, whether it's Call of Duty, whether it's Street Fighter, whatever it may be that's multiplayer that I'm playing, let's have some fun together. But I don't see the reason to go out of my way to set all this special stuff up if it really is only for a small group of people. And that's the truth. These fan lobbies are really only a small group of people. It's just a few people that are going to get to play me anyway. When I have an audience of hundreds on a stream, thousands on demand, if you add the actual number of people who are really watching me over the internet, literally like 5,000 to 10,000 people watching at any given moment.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So, yeah, there's really no reason to do it. Okay. Bamcan says, respectfully, it's not fair you'll play Arc Raiders with a YouTuber or Street Fighter 6 against Flatman B, but you won't do a game session with Jade or drop Fervs and Arc Raiders. Well, then I just won't do it at all. There you go. If you're just going to sit here and bitch and complain, then I just won't do it.
That was a fucking fair fucking point they made. They're just trying to fucking point to the hypocrisy of it all. Like you're giving other people special treatment, but not these people. And you're viewing that fucking valid criticism as them bitching and whining. Like the message starts off saying that respectfully, it's not fair that you will play Arc Raiders with a YouTuber or Street Fighter 6 against Flatman B, but you won't do a game session with Jade or a drop with Furbs and Arc Raiders. And Phil views that as them bitching and whining. The absolute fucking deflection, and he immediately fucking goes right back to victim mode. How fucking dare you attack me by bitching and whining and moaning about this? It's a very valid fucking point, Phil.
Respectfully, it's not fair you'll play Arc Raiders with a YouTuber or Street Fighter 6 against Flatman B, but you won't do a game session with Jade or drop Fervs and Arc Raiders. Well, then I just won't do it at all. There you go. If you're just going to sit here and bitch and complain, then I just won't do it. I'm okay with that. I'll just do random stuff forever. That's what I'm good at. That's what I've always done. If people are always going to turn it into a negative and a toxic thing like you tend to do, then I don't need to do it at all. Fine with me. And then we could just say, well, it's because of Spam Cans being a toxic jerk in my chat that I don't do multiplayer anymore. There you go.
How would it be toxic? How in the fuck would it be toxic about their opinion? Holy fucking shit.
Oh, sounds good. Excellent. There, we answered the question. We're good now.
What a fucking cunt.
I mean, that was easy. You just made it so easy for me. You took all the responsibility off my plate. Thanks, Spam Cans. I appreciate that. That's excellent. Nice.
Just fucking Christ, man. It's like he goes at his fucking weight with an absolute fucking cunt. Like, Phil, this is not a good look for you. So basically, someone brings up the fucking sheer stupidity and hypocrisy of it all. They bring it up in a very respectful fucking manner. And instead of you fucking acknowledging that it's fucking hypocritical, you go, okay, well, nobody will ever get anything again, and that's that. I'll do whatever I fucking want, and you'll just be a toxic cunt in stream by bringing up your factual observation.
Very good. What is my thoughts on leverless controllers and hitboxes for fighting games? I definitely see that they can be viable, 100%. I've seen pro players using them, notably for like charge characters, because unlike a joystick where you have to actively be holding a direction, and then when you go to press another direction, you release it.
Did he ban them, by the way? Like, I've not seen them type in YouTube since then, so film it. I've actually fucking banned them.
Not the case with hitbox or leverless controllers. You can still be holding a button and hold another button. You didn't have to release that button to touch that button. So it's kind of like a cheat code, right? Like people were actually finding ways to like doing walk straight and flash kick without charging properly and stuff. Now, Capcom tweaked Street Fighter 6 to fix it. At first, apparently, Street Fighter 6 was horribly broken using leverless. Like you could actually abuse the game, and then they patched it and fixed it, supposedly. I don't see any reason to criticize it. I don't really have any problems with it as long as there is no innate unfair advantage. I don't see the problem. But, you know, I don't know that much about it to really be commenting on it. I've never used one. Would I ever use one? Someone had said, but what if someone donated like a leverless joystick to you? Would you give it a try? Yeah, I would. I would try it. I'm not going to buy one because I'm used to using joystick. I don't want a leverless, right? I'm so used to using joystick my whole life. That's how I'm always going to want to play fighting games. That's what I'm going to gravitate towards. If I play a fighting game, I want my joystick. But if I were to be, you know, to get one to try or whatever, yeah, I would give it a try. I don't know if I would like it. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Skeletor looks good in the He-Man trailer. I did not see the He-Man trailer. I didn't even know until yesterday. I had no idea they were making a He-Man movie. It's really Masters of the Universe, right? I had no clue. I mean, you're talking about a cartoon and an action figure line that was prominent when I was like 2 and 3 years old, and that was my first real thing that I loved watching on TV, and I wanted the action figures, and so I had this collection of figures. That was the first thing in my life I mean, I'm 43 now. It's 40 years later. You would think if Masters of the Universe was going to be prominent, it would have happened by now. It's 40 years. I kind of feel like what they're doing is they're pulling a Power Rangers, where, remember they tried to do a Power Rangers movie that was going to make them more modern and everything, and then it didn't do well at all, and they dropped the whole idea? I think it's exactly the same thing. They're thinking, oh, let's bring back Masters of the Universe for nostalgia purposes, and see if people who are like in their 40s remember it from when they were kids and will spend money on it. I think the answer will be no, to be honest. I just don't think it's going to do very well, but I guess we'll have to see. Will I see it? Only if it's on demand on one of the services I have. I have Amazon, I have Netflix, I have... Do I have another one? I feel like I have 3. Because I got rid of a ton. I got rid of all the WWE stuff. Remember I had like... Wasn't it like Paramount Plus or something I had for WWE? What did I have?
Netflix is on has WWE, so technically you have no reason to have Netflix because that actually now does WWE.
Whatever I had for WWE I canceled. I didn't need that. And I also got rid of HBO Max because I just wasn't watching anything on it. There was no point to keeping it. So I got rid of that too. But I can't remember exactly what I even have anymore. So whatever ends up being on, if I have it. Was it Peacock that I had? I don't even know what I had. Was it Peacock or Paramount Plus? I don't even know what I had. I don't remember. But I got rid of it. I only have the Amazon. I'm always going to keep because I always have Amazon Prime. I order tons of stuff off Amazon. I live right near the Amazon distribution center, so I can get anything from Amazon within like a day. So I'm definitely going to have Amazon Prime.
Phil, Phil is blissfully unaware of this, but that's not the only Amazon distribution center in the world. Most cities, effectively, have their own Amazon distribution centers, either within that city or nearby.
Like forever. So I'll always have Amazon Video. But outside of that, I kept Netflix. But everything else I think I got rid of.
Why did you keep Netflix, Phil? It couldn't be because of fucking WWE now, could it?
Was it Peacock I had? Oh, okay. It's funny, you guys know better than me. I don't even remember what I had to watch WWE. Do I like going to the movies? There was a time when I did. When I was younger, movies were very different. Now when you go to the movie theater, right? It seems like most people just don't give a crap about anyone around them anymore. They've just lost any kind of semblance of decent respect for your fellow person. Because the last few times that I went to the movies, which is a long time ago...
Yeah, like you have fucking respect for other fucking human beings. Someone in your fucking stream chat gave you a fucking respectfully phrased, valid criticism. And your response to it was to fucking ban them, insult them, and claim they were fucking being toxic.
But it was still more recently than, say, you know, when I used to go to the movies all the time, like 20, 30 years ago. People just, they go in there and they're talking, they're on their phone fucking around, they bring their kids, they're screaming kids, and the kid doesn't shut up for the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? The movies have gotten way more expensive. You're spending usually more than $10 a ticket these days. So to go with 2 people, you're dropping 20, 30 bucks, and then if you want a soda, it's like $5 to $10, and if you want a snack, it's $5 to $10. All in all, you're spending $50+ to sit there for 2 hours and watch a bunch of ads, and hopefully the movie that you're seeing is good, right? And you get these assholes around you that just don't act respectable. So I lost interest in going to the movies. I really did. Like, I haven't been to the movies since pre-COVID. I just don't care. I don't want to. I can be at home, sitting in my own living room, watching it with surround sound, like a home theater. Or, quite honestly, I could watch it on my phone or on my my Galaxy Tab in full HD, and the audio still sounds good. Like, what do I need to go to the theater for? You know, I don't really think that there's that many great movies out anymore that you need.
Is Phil admitting to just blatantly pirating movies? Is this what he's admitting to? As I don't need to go to movies, I'll just watch it illegally instead. I mean, that's a strange, bold thing to admit to Phil, but Mr. High and Mighty, raised Roman Catholic and all that shit.
And that's somebody right there who's already got a compromised moral compass.
Need to see in the theater. To be honest, I just don't see the appeal of going there anymore. There was a time when there was like the summer blockbuster and the movie everyone wanted to see. You had to go see it, and I was like, eh. Like, I remember Superman came out, and everyone told me in this very chat, oh, Superman's great, you should see it. I was like, all right, maybe I'll see it. And at that point, I still had HBO Max, which had, you know, Warner Brothers and all that. And then it went on there on demand. People were like, Phil, it's on there on demand. I was like, oh, I'll probably watch it. And I just didn't watch it. And to this day, I still haven't watched it, and I don't care. I don't think I missed anything, right? It didn't used to be like that. It used to be like, Batman came out. You got to see it. Everyone's seeing Batman in the theaters. Man, Tim Burton crushed it. Gothic superhero action. You go see it, you're like, whoa, big screen. You know, everything looked amazing on the movie screen. You couldn't get that level of sound at home or visuals at home. You know what? I'm going to make a really good comparison right now. Are you ready for this one?
To be good. I'll go, Phil. Impress us with your really good comparison.
Arcades. Video arcade. It's exactly the same situation for me. When I was growing up, the reason that you went to the video arcade is because they had games there you couldn't play at home, and they had better technology when it came to the controls and the graphics and the sound than you could get at home on a console. And it was amazing. Like in the 80s and 90s, to go to an arcade and be surrounded by all these games that you couldn't play at home, and they were much better graphics and better, you know, even multiplayer experience. You know, how do you do that at home? You can't really. You got to go play people in the arcade, right? So it blew me away. And I mean, I was in arcades all the way into the early 2000s. And then everything basically changed because home technology advanced to the point where you can now play games at home that were just as good as the arcade. You had, you know, arcade level controls at home. You didn't need the joysticks and the buttons of the arcade machine anymore. You could have your own home joystick. The graphics were the same. You could play online now, so now you can play against even more people at home than you really could in the arcades. So as technology advanced, arcades basically became obsolete. And I'm seeing that now with movies. Basically, in the last 10 years, now, within a month of a movie being out, you can usually watch it on demand. Some movies you can watch on demand the same day that they're in theaters. Now, they're expensive. They charge you like $20 for it, but you can watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. And by the way, the quality of the theater screen isn't really any better than what you're going to get at home if you have a good TV and you have good internet. It's about the same. It's probably 4K, right? So it's not like you're going to get blown away by the visuals or anything. It's the same. Maybe the audio is better at the movie theater because they have like some crazy surround sound system theater-like. And if you don't have a home theater, then okay, maybe that's the one argument. But to me, I look at it and I'm like, I'm just going to wait for it to be at home. What do I care? And then most of the time, by the time that it actually comes on demand anyway, I just don't care about the movie because the hype's over. Because that's the truth, is that really it's the hype for the movie that sells. It's not the movie itself.
Fuck up! A very well-timed super chat there from Ira. Thank you very much for $2 super chat. And Ira is saying, telling he remembers arcades are games, not people. Yeah, I thought the social aspect of the arcades was what made it special, Phil. You know? Meeting new people and seeing new ideas for games that you really liked at the arcade and all that jazz. I thought the social aspect is what made the arcade special for you, but it's all about, no, it's all about the game. You know, and all these special games instead or whatever, and he's playing these games and the cool controls these games have or whatever and all that shit. I don't know. Like, to me, I don't know if it's really comparable to movies. Like, I don't think it's a very easy comparison to make, but I still think there's a place for the red carpet movie premiere style kind of thing. You know, I mean, some movies obviously have a lot of time and effort put into it, whatever, and they still get their fucking moment in the spotlight to fucking. And there's still some movies as well people get hyped for. To this day, some movies still get a fucking lot of hype about it. You know, and for example, it happened to a wee while before. When, you know, during the fucking 90s, for example, as well, even with technology fucking advanced and whatever in the early 2000s as well, and the Star Wars fucking shit, and even when the fucking episodes fucking 7, 8, and 9, which didn't go down well, I know, but it was still a big fucking deal at the end of the fucking day. They had their fucking big moments as well, and then you fucking had Marvel and all those fucking big massive, you know, premieres they fucking had at the height of their fucking popularity. And so it's still, the movies are still fucking getting their time in the theatres and the spotlight. There's definitely some sort of... There is evolution, though, in how people consume content. The rise of on-demand content, digitally, is a big thing. And COVID as well. COVID is a factor as well. You gotta remember as well, had COVID not happened, then I don't think that movies would have been in that situation. But they're starting to get there now. I think had COVID not happened, there would have been no shutdown and movies still would have been doing the same sort of thing, basically as they were before. Because COVID did happen, then you couldn't really go to theatres and all that shit to watch the newest movies or whatever. And so instead, these things were getting released, you know, digitally available for people like at home and all that shit, you know what I mean? You know. So yeah, as the movies getting there, the movies are kinda getting there. In my opinion, they're getting there kinda, you know. But there's still room for enjoying movies in a theatre. There's no reason for fucking movie theatres to shut down, because to me, as long as they're still getting numbers and popularity, people still enjoy going to the movies. It's an enjoyable experience. It's a good date night. You know what I mean? It's like but to me, it's still something that's good to enjoy and a good option to have. So as long as I don't think they're going anywhere for a wee while yet. Put it that way. I'll try if I can claim that they're going the exact same way as the fucking arcades, whatever. Nah, there's still an absolute fucking place for movie theatres, in my opinion, for now anyway.
It's on demand anyway. I just don't care about the movie because the hype's over. Because that's the truth, is that really it's the hype for the movie that sells. It's not the movie itself. There's very rarely a movie that's so good that you must see it. It's mostly like there's hype when it comes out, and once that hype dies down, you don't really care about it anymore. I was hyped for Superman. I haven't seen it. I just don't care. I'm probably never going to see it. I don't give a shit. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll wait for there to be like 10 new DCU movies from this new DCU, and then I'll just watch a bunch of them on demand. I'll get HBO Max back and I'll watch them all. So it's like I can watch the whole universe and then never care again, you know? Okay. So let's see. A couple super chats here. We have Beanhead with a $2 super chat talking about me asking for money. Well, that hasn't happened today. So thanks for $2.
Burger.
I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. And then we have Chimchar with a $5 super chat. And he says, why flashing lights? It's silly. One color looks better than a circus show. It's like you're in a child's bedroom. First of all,
I bet you Phil's going to try and spin this and insult them and ask them how they fucking know what a children's bedroom looks like.
There's no flashing light. This is called
It's fucking literal. You're surrounded by flashing lights, for fuck's sake. Just surrounded by fucking flashing, which is basically flashing lights. You got flashing lights on the sides here, doing different fucking colours.
Gradient transition. Do you know the difference? You probably don't. A gradient transition means that you have a series of lights that it transitions between for artistic effect. Flashing lights is like what the police siren does to scare you and startle you in the street so you get out of the...
Well, Phil, it's... Their main point was one solid colour is a more professional fucking look. The fact you're cycling through multiple different fucking colours, stop trying to move the fucking goalposts. You know what point they're making.
The way of the car. If you don't even get the difference between that, then I don't know how I'm going to explain anything else to you. It sounds like, you know, you would need a few more brain cells firing there to really understand the reasoning why I would use lighting in my setup. Okay, if I didn't have lighting in my setup...
They're not trying to say don't use any light. Oh my god, what the fuck? They're telling you one solid colour would be better than a fucking myriad of fucking different flashing colours. I'm sorry, it's a transitional colours, not flashing. You know, but Phil, you're completely missing the fucking point they were fucking saying. You're putting words in their fucking mouth, and you're attacking them for no reason, other than them having what they think is a valid criticism.
Setup. This would be a white wall behind me, plain, empty. Like a certain other streamer who has an empty room behind him, completely boring. But he
of course, Phil is obsessed with his fucking LTG and his big black cock again.
Claims that he spent a lot of time designing it, right? I'm not like that. I put effort into my set. I want things to look different. And by the way, I use a different setup every single day. Yesterday I had a different one. The day before I had a different one. I alternate between. I create new ones because I actually have an app here that generates scenes for me, and I design them myself. Like today, I said I wanted to have a gradient transitioning scene.
They're telling you that one solid colour would look better than the fucking multiple fucking colours that are fucking cycling and rotating. They don't think it doesn't look freaking yeah, it's a bit distracting, Phil. One solid colour would be better. One solid singular colour would look more professional.
Of a variety of colors. And so it generates this here, and I actually generate different ones, like the ones on the sides are different from the ones on the floor. And I set it all up, and I do this every day. Yeah, what I do yesterday, I said I wanted to alternate 4 colors: yellow, red, green, blue, because I was thinking those are the Lego colors. Everyone thinks of like the 4 primary colors: yellow, red, green, blue. Do that. But I didn't want to have it in a gradient transition like this. I wanted to have it a little different style. And you saw yesterday looked different, right? There you go. And then sometimes I say, oh, I want it to look like a hydrogen particle that's fluctuating, and then you get a cool effect. And oh, I want it to look like a nuclear reaction, and then you get a cool effect. Like, oh, I want it to look like running water. You see, and I do it every day. So the set looks different, and it's variety for you, so you're not staring at the same exact thing every single day. And for the...
But we're selling it every single fucking day. You're always on the fucking camera every single fucking day, so what should we do then? You're not staring at the same fucking thing every fucking day, but meanwhile his fucking face is always there front and centre every single fucking day. Barely fucking changing, barely fucking got any fucking actual happy emotion on that fucking face. Ah, this... So, remember the original point. The point was, Phil, the multiple colours don't look very professional. One solid colour would be better.
The vast majority of people watching, they really like it. There's a few people who are just like not understanding artistic value.
Shut the fuck up!
Jesus Christ, I've had that sound effect twice in a row. Is it really fucking random? Oh, that is fuck me. Thank you very much to Ira for the $2 super chat, who said AI slot lighting equals hard work. Sure, buddy. It's just... He generally fucking thinks, like he completely misses the point that was being made, and then he claims the person was saying something they never fucking said. And he attacks them for fucking saying something they never even fucking said. They attack their intelligence, they attack, and they try and fucking justify, oh, well, I put effort into this. This is the effort I put into fucking having this fucking thing you complained about, therefore it's justified to have it. And it's like, Phil, like, they're just fucking telling you their opinion that one solid singular colour, you can have a different colour. You know, he's not trying to tell you to have one colour and stick with that colour forever. They're just fucking telling you, stick with one colour theme and have that be the day's colour theme or the stream's colour theme. Change it for the next stream if you want to, but stick to one colour per stream, effectively. That's seemingly what they were fucking saying. And you chose to either ignore that, or it just went right over your head and you fucking missed the point they were making entirely.
And so instead of, well, I don't understand why there's lights. Well, that's because you're stupid. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm trying to entertain an audience and it works. The vast majority of people enjoy it. I haven't had a running petition of tons of people saying that it sucks. The only people who say it sucks are people who already say everything I do sucks. So why do I listen to the peanut gallery of idiots who just want to be toxic? I don't. I listen to the positive people. So is that enough of an explanation, or would you like me to keep going on and on about how lighting works and how effort works and how setups work to entertain an audience? Would you like me to tell you more?
So, Chimchar, Phil's and a minute easily fucking parted. Test one colour and ask the audience what's better then, if I'm stupid.
Anyway. Chimchar did another $5 super chat. He says, test one color and ask the audience what's better. He wants me to test one color, a singular color. Okay, are you ready? So right now we have a nice
I love how Phil seems so offended about this fucking proposition.
rainbow.
I can tell right now what's going to happen here. He's going to ask the audience what's better. The audience is going to say that one colour's better, and then he's going to fucking say that trolls skewed the voting. He prefers multiple colours.
Well, not really rainbow. Like I said, it's not all the colors. It's like a variety of colors in a gradient transition. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to go into my phone, into the app. I'm going to tell the AI, so now I just want you to change this nice colorful thing that I set up to be all one.
You were pretending it was your effort, but it's AI. So I had a call to excuse what I was like. Phil's not actually fucking doing his lights. He's getting the AI to do it for him. And do you think that's effort? Oh, I make the thumbnails all by myself, and I've got the lights designed all by myself. Translation: AI is making my thumbnails for me, and the AI is doing my lights for me. It's a shame AI can't play the game, see, Phil, because you're fucking shite at them.
One color, because someone on stream threw me $5 and thinks that they control the stream.
No.
Even going to do it. He's not even gonna fucking do it. Their opinion was that one solid colour would be better than the fucking mishmash you've got going on right now. And they fucking dared you to fucking ask your audience, test it then. And Phil's like, no, I know what my audience likes. I don't have to fucking test it. I'm not going to risk fucking getting feedback from my audience and fucking having them say they like the thing that you suggested better.
I'm not going to do that.
But thanks for $5. I do appreciate it. Why don't you send me another $5 and ask me again? Maybe I'll change my mind.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Anyway. So what else is on everyone's mind today? This is a more chill morning show. Unlike the last couple where we actually had like news and topics, I'm saving all the news for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be reacting to this Xbox event, which talked about Fable, Forza Horizon 6, Kiln, and this Beast Inside You, Beast Incarnate, whatever it's called. I'll be talking about all those games tomorrow, reacting to their trailers and stuff. Also, I'll probably react to the Alex trailer from Street Fighter 6. So tomorrow will be a whole lot of reacting, okay? A lot of people are saying that Chimchar is actually Iron Chef Sakai. Well, I don't believe you. They'd have to send me several $1,000s more contributions if they were Iron Chef Sakai, like he always does on every sock. This guy only sent $10, so it must not be him. You have epilepsy and it's hard to watch the stream with all the flashing lights. I have a news flash for you, Loki. If you have epilepsy, you shouldn't turn into anyone's gameplay stream. Games in general tend to have issue with people who have epilepsy. You're going to get triggered by any game. So you probably shouldn't ever...
Instead of fucking turning his lights off for it, he's telling him to fuck off. You have epilepsy? Fuck off! Get the fuck off my stream! Like you don't deserve to be here. We like flashing lights around these parts. Get your bugged viewing mechanics the fuck out of here.
Ever be watching a gameplay stream whatsoever, so you're in the wrong place. You can't blame the streamer because you have a medical condition and you actively chose to tune into a stream that's going to have things that are going to trigger you.
Oh, I want to support my favourite streamer, Darkside Phil, but I can't watch her streams anymore because they won't turn off the flashing lights. Wait until Jade fucking says it, then fucking turn the lights off for Phil has turned his lights off for Jade before. Phil has absolutely fucking amended his lights before because Jade said it fucking affects him. Funny how some people get special treatment, don't they? Not everyone's treated the fucking same in Phil's stream.
Sorry. That's not how life works. But you enjoy them, though. Well, I get it, Loki, but here's the thing, all right? And again, I'm not trying to be...
Hey, welcome back, Chris Dangs. I guess that's been 30 minutes been and gone, so there we go. You're back. Oh, did you enjoy your 1800 second timeout courtesy of Warren falling asleep? Yeah, that's what Warren goofed. They fell asleep and somehow timed you out while sleeping. You know, it's just, you know, they fall asleep and then the power goes to the fucking subconscious and they just fucking lose all control. So there you go. They turn into an absolute tyrannical dictator when they fucking fall asleep. You know, they can't help it. You know, when they stay awake, they're all nice and lovely, but then as soon as they fall asleep, the power goes to their head.
Insulting. This is very matter-of-fact talk. I think a lot of people need to be talked to more like this so they understand how things actually work rather than being...
If I was trying to justify why he acts like a cunt to people on stream, listen, he's actually justifying his cuntishness. Oh, they deserve it because they don't understand things.
Sorry. That's not how life works.
Justify being a prick, Phil. Go on.
But you enjoy them, though. Well, I get it, Loki, but here's the thing, all right? And again, I'm not trying to be insulting. This is very matter-of-fact talk.
I'm not trying to be insulting. Calling them idiots, not shitting, like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to insult him. I guess it's just in your nature to be an absolute fucking insufferable cunt.
I think a lot of people need to be talked to more like this so they understand how things actually work rather than being coddled their whole lives. Like, you really like gameplay streams, but you have epilepsy and it triggers you, so then you shouldn't tune into the gameplay streams, right? Just like me, like, I like pizza. I do, I love pizza. I wish that I could eat pizza all the time and more often. The problem is that if I eat pizza all the time, I'd be, 500-pound blob on stream, probably having issues with my, blood pressure, my heart, my arteries, probably be able to move. I probably, have all kinds of, physical issues. And
just like his wife, for real, for real.
I'd probably be dying, like morbidly obese. So rather than do the thing that I know is bad for me, I choose to avoid it. I don't really eat pizza that often. It's very rare when I do. You see? And that's what you need to do in life. You avoid things that aren't good for you. When's the last time I stepped on a Lego? I'm trying to think, in the last year when I started doing Lego builds, did I ever step on a Lego piece? I don't think I stepped on one, but basically when I'm building, like yesterday, there was this one part where you had to push something in really hard. It was like push a shaft or peg into the hole. You have to do it with your thumb. And man, that hurt. That sucker can hurt. It really can. Legos can hurt when you step on them or you have to push them on your pop. Ah! But I don't think I stepped on one. No. I don't think I stepped on a Lego anytime recently. Have I ever? I might have when I was younger and I played with Legos, but I don't really remember.
Who fucking cares?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
The morning show needs a coffee cup. You want me to get a coffee cup that just says The Morning Show? I guess I'd have to see if there's any of those companies that will make, like, design merch or something. Here you go.
Could DSP Shop not make it for you, Phil?
Do I still take recommendations for react videos? We're not really doing active reacting regularly. However, for example, if you have a game trailer you want me to watch, or if there is particularly something you think would be very interesting to me in my content, I do take suggestions, and we usually react to stuff during the podcast. Today, this is a morning show. This is just a hangout session to build up attendance. This is not a serious show. This is kind of hanging out, but I like doing it on the actual podcast, and there will be a podcast tomorrow to cover a lot of stuff.
We are 15 minutes behind live, DSP, but I think he's still doing this. Yeah, he's still... So he's not started his gameplay yet, so there we go.
Can we have a long-form react? Could I react to the LTG documentary? No. I don't really care about that. See, this is what people don't seem to understand. You can jump in and out of drama every once in a while, just for variety's sake, just to have a different day or a different streamer to have a silly time. And then you could just leave it. I don't have to become Mr. Drama and do entire marathons of drama and sit here reacting every day to drama. That's stupid. You know, if I want to do something different for variety every once in a while, and I want to put my toe into that toxic lake, I can. But I can easily just step right back out and go on my merry way and have a normal life. You don't have to have your entire life be just completely surrounded by mad, crazy people acting like fools on the internet. Some people don't seem to understand that. They literally think that, like, well, all I can do is just do toxic shit all day. No, you can actually be a normal person. It takes effort, though, because, you're not going to get the artificial view boost, attention boost, and everything when you're doing normal content. The reason people do the drama content is the easiest thing on the planet to do to get dumb people to watch you and throw you money. So
is that why you fucking are forced to do it yourself then sometimes? Because things are going slow for you? Is this basically you admitting that even though you fucking abhor this fucking drama shit, that you fucking go back to it purely for financial gain because your own content isn't good enough to fucking cut it long term? And the things you fucking pride yourself on is just not good enough to keep people interested, that fucking long.
I could do it all day and make a lot more money, and I don't want to. It's boring. I literally think that drama content is fucking boring, being very honest with you. So,
but yet you still fucking do it now and again just to fucking draw interest in your fucking dying channel.
Every once in a while, maybe I'll do it, but I'm not doing a marathon react. To be honest, I'm not really in the mood for a long-form react. Could do one, but I don't see the point. I've been there, done that.
Basically, that's his film. I mean, he won't like to admit it, but that's him just admitting defeat. This is literally him saying that he admits that he needs to fucking do it. So, I'll do it every now and again if I want to, but he hates it though. He can't. He thinks it's the lowest form of fucking content or shit. But yeah, there he is here saying I'll do it now and again. So he's going against his morals and everything else purely because he knows that without it, his channel would die.
What in the holy hell is this song? This is way too hard for my stream. Let's skip it. Let's do this one now. Surf's up, dudes. What is going on with the soundtrack today? I don't know what's happening.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, I changed it. So the last week-ish, I've been doing the happy playlist. I changed it this morning to the exciting playlist, and that's why the music is different. Again, this Roland music catalog has like hundreds of songs, hundreds. So every day we're hearing different ones, and sometimes we hear things we never heard. We only heard it like once, but it's pretty good. I like it. What I do wish, I wish they had seasonal stuff. Like I wish they had stuff for Christmas. I wish that they would have stuff for like 4th of July or other holidays, Halloween. They don't really do that. It's just more background music. But maybe I'll have to look for something like that next year for holidays. Maybe I'll look for a different thing I can play on the stream. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Boom, 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 boom. With bass guitar.
Shut up, bitch!
Let's see. All right, I'm looking at chat again.
Make
For some of my favorite villains from the 80s to early
man
90s from TV
stop.
to games. Like Megatron. Yeah, Megatron. Megatron was a good villain, I would say. Like, Skeletor sucked. Skeletor was a stupid comic relief, but, like, Megatron was a serious villain. Again, like, Ninja Turtles, I loved it. I love Ninja Turtles, but, like, Shredder, Krang, they're not serious villains. They're just joke, it's kind of a silly thing.
Hold on a second. Do we have 25 likes yet? I seen Stan say, please let your stream if we get 50 likes, about we get a full house. Do we have 25 yet? Because we've not yet counted that if we do have 25 likes. We have 26 likes. Well, if I fuck me, it's a second free space then. Fuck me. There you go. We got a free space for like, so we had one free space for the snorts and burps, and now we have a second free space. Courtesy you guys liking the stream, of course, as well as getting a free space for likes. You guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by a supremely talented Pixar animations to celebrate getting a free space for likes. Remember, keep an eye on the button waiting for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. Of course, 50 likes would get us 2 more free spaces. And all that jazz. 75, 3 more, and 100 would be another 4 on top of that. We're doing quite well in the card, to be fair. You know what I mean? We are just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 8 away from a full house. Well, actually, technically, we're 6 away. You know, we're 6 away from a full house if you fill in the free spaces. So we're not far off at all.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, I had a tickle in my throat there. Good thing I muted it. Don't sing like LTG. Oh, I don't know if I could. Like, I don't know if I can actually purposefully sound that bad. That was something else that we listened to. Like, wow. Like, diarrhea in the ear. Star Trek, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or none of the above. Out of that, the least liked is Star Wars. Well, I don't dislike Star Wars, but it's just the least liked out of those 3. Star Trek or Lord of the Rings, it's a tough thing. Here's why I say that. In my lifetime, I've seen a lot more Star Trek than Lord of the Rings. When I was a kid growing up, you had the original Star Trek series and the Star Trek movies. Then you had Star Trek The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. That was all very prominent in the 90s, so I watched a lot of that, okay? Lord of the Rings didn't even exist in pop culture, really, until the movies started coming out in the 2000s, when you think about it. So, in comparison, there's so much more Star Trek to consume, and I've seen way more Star Trek than I have Lord of the Rings. Like Lord of the Rings, I've seen the original movie trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy, and I read the books. I actually read the books.
Just because there's more of something that doesn't make it better, you know? Like, case in point, there's so much of your content on the fucking internet, Phil. Doesn't mean it's fucking good content.
I'm Scottish!
Thank you very much to Darkside Ranta for a $2 super chat. It says LTG isn't a great singer, but you are worse, Phil. I would agree. Maybe it's just because I've heard Phil way too fucking much in her own fucking lives, but I would rather hear LTG attempt to try and sing than fucking put up with Phil and his awful fucking out-of-tune tones. Attempt another tune. There you fucking go. But yeah, Phil's just trying to say Star Trek is better because there's so much of it. To me, it's a pretty shit excuse. You know, that's a pretty shit reason to give for saying something's better, because there's more of it. But I don't know what, you know, all the 3 things, I wouldn't know what to say what's best. Personally, I've seen more of Star Wars than I have of Star Trek and Lord of the Rings. I tried watching Lord of the Rings once, years and years ago, and I literally fell asleep during the intro. I was tired, to be fair, you know what I mean? And I was, you know, yeah. But I might need to go back and attempt to watch it again. Because I mean, I know what happens, I mean, it's like I fucking don't know what fucking happens, you know what I mean? So I do know the gist of the fucking movie, you know what I mean? So yeah. And also Star Trek as well, it's its own, also it's a far more fleshed out thing, which has fucking lasted for several fucking decades, you know what I mean? And several fucking different iterations, you know what I mean? You've got different, you've literally got different sort of like, different universes, you know what I mean? And different fucking, yeah, in its own fucking world, you know? It's just, so yeah. I don't know, but me personally, Star Wars, the original Star Wars stuff anyway, you know what I mean? Like, just those first 3 Star Wars movies that came out in the 70s and 80s, those changed the game. I think for the impact they had on culture, Star Wars gets the fucking nod over Lord of the Rings and Star Trek. Star Trek also had a big impact, to be fair, on culture thing as well, but Star Wars though did so much in terms of like the impact it had, you know what I mean, at the time as well. So I would say Star Wars is the best of the 3 based on that kind of thing as well, the impact they had and on just like on people, you know. But that's my take though.
Books before I saw the movies, if you can believe it, and that was great because the books are amazing. And then to do that comparison when you see the movies is really cool. The thing is, like, I don't know, like, Tolkien's writing is great, but he over describes everything. Like, he'll take 3 pages to describe a scene.
Excuse? this bitch, this little bitch is just not fucking complaining about someone else over describing everything. This motherfucker is complaining about someone else over describing everything. Phil began explaining why he was in Wing's chat yesterday by starting off by saying, well, Cat was in the shower. I was in the kitchen. I was drying dishes. It's like, Phil, that wasn't the question. I mean, we weren't asking, you know, your whole fucking night schedule after you fucking... It's like, you're asked a question and you fucking start it by fucking saying that Cat was in a fucking shower. It's like, why are we getting this superfluous information which was not necessary to fucking include? So, but he's complaining, but Phil's gonna fucking bitch your mind about Tolkien fucking over-explaining things. Of all people to... Jeez, I need to hear that again. I need to hear that again.
Because the books are amazing. And then to do that comparison when you see the movies is really cool. The thing is, like, I don't know, like, Tolkien's writing is great, but he over describes everything. Like, he'll take 3 pages to describe a scene before he gets to anything going on in the scene. So I like Tolkien, and he's a great storyteller, but he is kind of long-winded in his ways. And so reading the books were fun but arduous at the same time. Very wordy. Star Trek, I've only seen movies and the TV show. I've never really read a book or have other media to compare it to. All right, I'll just go out there and say I love Lord of the Rings movies, but probably Star Trek because I grew up in the 90s watching, like, Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. Like my dad, we loved the shows. So probably I would say Star Trek more, but I still love Lord of the Rings, you know? I haven't seen any of the recent Star Trek or Lord of the Rings stuff. Like, I haven't seen any of the shows or anything recently. Okay, let's see. Low-key did a $10 super chat. He says, Broden is bullying me for having epilepsy. I want to support the stream, but he's making it hard to be here. Yeah, but Low-key, you were saying trollish stuff earlier. So you're going to become a target if you act like one in the chat. Like, it's your fault. You came to the chat and you were saying silly things that you knew no one was going to care about. You were doing it to be a troll, and you know it. So you can't stop acting like a victim now, okay? And then people reacted appropriately, and now you're upset. And now you think you...
Only DSP is allowed to fucking act like a fucking victim.
Sent me $10 that now I'm going to react and be like, oh, someone give me $10, I immediately should derail my stream and start banning people. No, that's not how it works either. Not at all. So, you know, don't come to the stream acting a fool and then act like people aren't going to respond. They are. They are totally going to respond appropriately, and then you have to kind of deal with the repercussions of your actions. I don't know what else to say. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate the $10 of support early on here. Thank you.
No toxic.
Matt says, last summer marked the 10-year anniversary of me discovering your channel. This is how you don't play Jack 2. Made me think that you were funny, and I subscribed. 2015 was a vibe. There you go. Yeah, it's crazy to think I've been around for so long as a YouTuber that there are generations of people who watch me, right? Like, literally. There's people who, when I started, 17, 18 years ago, saw my early content. There's people who, like, jumped in during that early era of Prominent, the underdog story, when I got shut down and then I had to come back and I had to try to monetize my channel. I got partnered with Machinima. Then there was the era when I was very prominent as a bigger YouTuber and I was traveling and going to conventions and events and things like that. Then there was the era where I became a live streamer and direct capture and I changed again. Then there was when I moved across the country, right? Then there was geez, I mean, there's so many different times when there was prominence. This is how you don't play movement, and then new people saw me because of that and saw me in a more negative light, but still a lot of people ended up liking my stuff. Crazy to think. And I hear this all the time, different generations of people, different walks of life, different times they've...
Oh, Phil. This is not different. This is like, at most, there's 2 generations. Okay? Let's not fucking get carried away here, okay? At the most, you're talking about 2 generations. And that's just as a content creator, okay? You know, you could argue, Phil, you could argue there's people within the Street Fighter community who were actually fucking there when you were fucking doing your evil stuff, you know what I mean? Trying to fucking pay to fucking be the best and all that shit, you know, maxing all your credit cards and all that crap, because they saw you since like 2004, 2003, 2004, 2005, you know what I mean? And that's obviously fucking 20 plus years ago. That is, they might say there's 2 generations of like having experienced your ass being around. Like, they, you know, ever since they might have had their own kids or whatever, and they might have had their kids, might have had kids, and grandpa fucking Street Fighter player is talking about how fucking much of a cunt this guy called Phil Benoit was back in the fucking day, you know. But no, and most souls felt it's like one generation. Let's just keep things fucking, you know, under control. Phil's trying to fucking say there's like been like 8 generations of like fucking human who have seen him be a content creator. Get a bit of a hand, Phil. 1 at most.
Jumped onto the journey to watch the stuff. I really appreciate that. It's good to have you. What's up, King Michael? Good morning. How you doing, man? Valor says it would be nice to have some adults around here. Well, you know what would be nice? It would be nice to have some people who are here to enjoy the content, chill with me, have a good time with Arc Raiders today, because we're going to be starting in about 10-15 minutes, jumping into our first raids of the day. But it'd be great to get some support from positive people rather than 2 super chats from one troll and $10 from another. It'd be great to get some real support from real, you know, positive viewers. Notably, on the kick side, this week has been very slow. Don't ask me why. It's one of the lowest support weeks I've ever had on the kick side of things. I don't get it. Nothing's changed. The content's been good, but I don't know. You tell me. Let's go. If you like the content, if you like the morning show, if you're ready for Arc Raiders, let's get some support. Let's get some subs and kicks on kick. Let's get some super chats and memberships on YouTube, and let's get our first tip of the day.
Give me your money.
Let's go. Was I a fan of Thundercats? I was. I watched the show, and I owned a Lion-O action figure. Just Lion-O. Like, I know there were other ones at the time, but I only had Lion-O. That was it. Is Black Ops 7 done? Well, I'll be honest, I'm upset about Black Ops 7 simply because I thought that if I upgraded my equipment to the point where I could play it well, and what I mean by that is at least getting positive kill-death ratios, making advancement, taking on challenges and beating them, stuff like that, you know, some people want to see when you play an FPS. I was hoping that if I did that and I invested the time and energy to do it, that people would care, and they just didn't. Like, I really did put a lot of time and effort into it, and I really can't get an consistent audience for Call of Duty. Those who show up half the time are just there to troll. People won't support it. I don't know. I think this year people just do not like Call of Duty Black Ops.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for popping a 20-month bingo. Barry Marshall, as you're saying, Gen Z is 1997 to 2013, and Gen Alpha 2013 to 2028, she believe. Well, 2028, you know, so who knows what 2028 also has. That's a guesstimation, I guess, on your part, you know, to see, but it's kind of weird. Like, I don't perceive it as like, maybe it's just because of me. Like, I struggle to comprehend. I'm like, it's scary to say, but I'm 40 this year. I'm 40 this year, and I don't really, I don't see myself as, I still think of my generation as a current generation because of my age. Does that make sense to anyone else? I still see the generation I'm a part of as the current generation, even though I know there's people like a lot younger than I am. You know? So it's hard for my brain to understand and accept that there's been more generations ever since my generation of, like, you know, was around. Oh, you millennial, whatever. Oh, sorry. So you go to Gen C and then you go to Gen Alpha. What about the millennials? Is that not its own generation? The millennial generation or whatever? I know the fucking people that grew up in the fucking like 60s and 70s, not shit. Were like the boomers, you know what I mean? I was like the boomer generation, you know? But oh god. Oh god. So, I'm so old. Oh, wait, where's the button for it?
Old bastard.
Yeah, but because it's like, I don't know. So if I was, so what generation am I then? I don't know, like, because I was like, I grew up as a kid in the 90s, you know what I mean? So my memories basically start from the 90s onwards, you know, early 90s, and, you know, and I was a teenager in the fucking noughties, you know, and all that crap, so, shit, I don't know. There you go. Your niece is 13, your nephews are 15, but they act like me and my brother. My brother is 11 years older than me. There you go. Gen X forever. Yeah. Basically, we're all getting fucking old as fuck.
7. For whatever reason, you know, personally, I do feel like Black Ops 7 is the worst Call of Duty in many, many years. I'm not going to dispute that fact, but I also do think that it's still entertaining. It may not be the best one ever, but at least it gives me some value, some content, you know, to make. I like doing the challenges. I like unlocking weapons, you know. I don't know. I don't know why people just are so anti Black Ops 7 this year. Maybe they're just tired of Activision. My light is crooked. I don't know what happened here. Better, but it's still crooked.
Who fucking cares?
That's better. I don't know what happened. Something must have hit the light and made it crooked. Looks better now. Okay, Princess Luna just gifted our first membership of the day. Thank you so much, Princess Luna. An example of someone who actually tunes in daily and likes the content. I appreciate that very much, Princess Luna.
They're an example of somebody that tunes in and gives you money every day. They don't seem to say a whole fucking lot in your stream, but they'll fucking throw you 20 bucks a Pokemon and all that shit. And occasionally gift you fucking memberships. You know? Jesus, it's just, what the fuck, man?
Pokemon Rocks 420 tipped me $1 and says, Asmund Gold just said on stream he wants to jump on your morning show. Will you accommodate this? I don't believe you. I mean, if he wanted to come on the show, I'm sure he would contact me and let me know.
There's no fucking, no, hold on. Is there a way for us to verify this? Can we like check Twitter ourselves and see has Asmongold said that? Did Asmongold say that?
It's the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Thank you very much to Kardashian for the 499 super chat who says, not to get personal, but it does bother me that I'm going to be 31 with no child. Heartbreak. Just our old folks are easier with child costs. I can kind of relate to that in a certain degree. Like people are different, okay? Like it's like it doesn't matter what age group you are. Sometimes people have kids earlier in life, sometimes people have kids later in life. At first it's something I wasn't thinking of doing myself, and then as time went on it's like the witness, and it's like not to be myself, you know what I mean, but it's something I've definitely contemplated, you know. And what I would say is it's never too late. Like when I was like, when I was born, like I think my dad, when I was born, I think my dad was like, how old was my dad when I was born? Here's a question. Hold on 2 seconds. I need to do some quick math here. Hold on. Give me a second to do some quick math. Okay. Yeah. If I do, hold on. If I do that, and then I do fucking. My old man, okay, my dad was in his mid-30s. He was like 34 when I was born. You know, I was a second child though. My sister came before me, a year and a half before me, so he was into his 30s when he became a father himself. You know, at least with my, you know, with my mum anyway. You know what I mean? He had a child before that in a previous relationship, and that fell apart, you know what I mean? But then he didn't see them. But yeah, but the fact of the matter is, though, like with my mother, he was in his 30s, and then he settled down with us as a family, you know. But it's essential though. It's like sometimes it's. But I've known people as well who were like 18, and like they're in a fucking relationship and they have a child already and they're looking for a home. It's like you barely stop being a kid. And you're settling down already, looking for your own home, and to settle down as an 18-year-old. Like, it's crazy to me how quickly some people like grow up, and it's like to me it's kind of mad. So, but if you find the right person, you find the right person as well. You know what I mean? I guess, but people are different though. People are different, and sometimes it happens to you quickly. Sometimes it doesn't happen to you. Sometimes it won't happen at all. You know what I mean? It's just the way it goes. It's just whatever happens. It's easy as well to say, I mean, yeah, things were easier. You said about folks had it easier. I feel it's not just child costs, it's just costs of everything. It was so much easier in like the fucking 70s and 80s to buy your own home because it wasn't as expensive to buy a home. Even though like wages were as much back then as we are today, the cost of living in general is just stampeded. You know what I mean? Like way so much. And it's like, so yeah, it's not just about child costs, it's about everything. The cost of fucking everything in general compared to what's happening today. And so yeah, it's just people are generally thinking to themselves, well, I can't afford to do this or that yet, and so I can't do that, you know. But it's, as I said though, like it's the way of the world right now, you know what I mean? Times are tough financially. I mean, I had a theory today. I had a bizarre theory today. Let me run my bizarre theory past you guys, see what you guys think, okay? So I live in the UK, okay? As a United Kingdom resident, and you know, it's not a great time to be a British citizen, put it that way, you know, it's pretty shit to fucking be a resident in the fucking UK. But I feel like the politicians are doing it on purpose. I have a theory that the politicians are purposely trying to make the UK kind of shit to fucking live in. To fucking get rid of people wanting to come here. You know? I was like, what's the easiest way to tackle the rising immigration problem and all shit? And I was like, oh, we'll just make the country completely shit to fucking be a part of and they'll stop coming. Sure, every single person will suffer, but the ones that choose to come here will stop wanting to come here. I was like, that might work actually, you know? It's like, so yeah, maybe it's like, so my theory is they're trying to just make the living situation for everyone fucking horrible. So the ones that fucking like to fucking move all the fucking time will just move elsewhere. I don't know. that's my fucking theory anyway. But yeah, it's pretty shit times right now. Yeah, just it doesn't feel very optimistic to fucking. I'm thinking fucking miles ahead of whatever. The UK itself, the state pension in the United Kingdom is one of the worst in Europe. Compared to France, compared to Germany, compared to Spain, compared to everything else, the state pension, what the government gives you when you hit a certain age, is the worst and is one of the worst in Europe. You know, that's a miserable fucking statistic. You know, and plus they keep increasing the fucking age of when you get that as well. The official age of retirement age used to be fucking like 60s, early 60s, and now it's 65, and it's 67, 68, 60. But yeah, But yeah, compared to the US, it's wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I would rather be in the UK than US, put it that way. I feel this is derailed massively. You know, I do apologise for that. I mean, yeah, I'd rather be a UK person than a US person right now because it's just all gone to fuck, you know.
Shout at spiders in the house. You don't pay rent. Fuck off.
If I get to IRA for asking if I got a pension, I got a work pension. Yeah, I'm quite fortunate. Do you know what I mean? I do have a work pension. I put a good bit into it every single month, and yeah, it's kind of funny. I feel like I'm not going to live long enough to fucking enjoy that pension. If I do, though, I'll be well off, I think, for a while, you know. Like, the aim is to kind of be able to... So I want to try and take out a certain portion of my pension because, you can take out a fucking certain amount, you know, up to 25%, you can take out as a lump sum tax-free. And then keep the rest in there just to fucking get paid every month as a pension. And... So my plan would be to try and do that and see if I can like take out, when I retire, I can like maybe take out 100k or something. And then keep the rest of the fucking pension in there, not shit, so yeah. And yeah, also US have a 401k, which just sounds like some sort of genetic thing everyone's on. It's a social security thing, yeah. And Stan saying it's worse in the UK, actually, you'll all soon have no identity, or it'll be Middle Eastern identity in 50 years. Depends how it fucking goes. Like, it's the way the fucking world or times evolve and like just societies fucking like it's always been the way where societies will always evolve from one thing to another. This is not a recent phenomenon. This sort of thing is older than most countries, where the peoples that live in certain places will fucking evolve from one thing to another thing. You know, this is not a new phenomenon whatsoever. But it's been treated like some sort of fucking new thing though, to terrify fucking people, you know? And I don't know, it's just there's some things wrong in the fucking world which fucking need to be dealt with, but I think some things freak out way too much about daft things. You know? It's just to me it's like, I mean, and culture changes all the time though. Culture is literally ever evolving. You know, every fucking 20 years it seems to fucking evolve to something fucking different. Like crazy, you know what I mean? 100 years ago you fucking had slaves, for fuck's sake. You know? That was a fucking big thing, you know? And all that shit, you know? And like, because, I mean, I'm saying it's changes, always fucking changes, always fucking evolving. People try to fucking pretend it's like, oh, it's always been this way, it's always been that way. No, it fucking hasn't. It's always ever fucking changing, always ever fucking evolving. You know, even fucking the countries that we're fucking so proud of, the fucking borders get fucking rewritten all the goddamn fucking time. You know, they're all. I mean, it's people. You know, it's just bizarre to fucking think that people. Oh, it's a shame this country's no. I don't know. Oh yeah, slavery officially ended in the US 160 years ago, but it didn't really fucking end for a long fucking time. But you get what I'm saying, though. It is, you know, to me, the world's always changing, the world's always evolving. People want, I don't know, I know it's very simplistic just to fucking say, well, it's always changing anyway, I know that shit. There's some good things that change, there's some bad things that change, you know, and yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, this is a massive derail though. I only came on Twitter to fucking see if Asmongold actually said something. Hold on, let me check out. Okay, let me go back to, you know, trying to do what I was trying to do. Has Asmongold said anything about DSP as of late? So I search Asmongold on Twitter, and hold on, Asmongold DSP. There we go. Search both of these things, okay? No, Asmongold apparently has not mentioned DSP whatsoever at all today. So there you fucking go. There's no mention of Asmongold, DSP whatsoever from Asmongold. Somebody lied to him. Shocking.
I don't believe you that out of the blue he would have said or done that. Being honest, okay? Now, what I'll do is I'll briefly check and just see if I got anything from him, because if this was true, he would have either DM'd me in one of two places.
So Phil was trying to imply it would have been impossible for Asmongold to have said, oh, I'd like to fucking do something with DSP. Apparently Asmongold would not sporadically say that on stream. He would instead contact Phil directly first privately.
No. Not at all.
Actually checked his DMs. He would have DM'd me, opened his DMs. I guarantee you, when Phil opens his DMs to Asmongold, it's just like the last fucking dozen messages are all from Phil, trying his best to get attention from Phil again.
So, there you go. No. So, you're full of it. But thanks for the buck. I don't know what it is. People have been, like, recently saying, this guy said something about you. Go check it out. This guy is saying this. Go check it out. Like, you know, I really don't care, right? Like, it's not a big deal.
I don't care. Let me check my phone very quickly just in case. I don't care, though. I don't know if I can care what they said about me, but let me just fucking check this real quick here. Let me go into Wingstream real fucking quick and just look in Wingstream. Let me check my phone real quick and make sure Asmongold didn't actually fucking send me a message. Let me just... You seem to really fucking care, Phil.
What's up, Game Boy? How you doing? When is the next DSP tries it? Next week. Monday, likely. Just don't know what we're doing yet. Like I said, we have some options. I could say we could do the new chicken tenders at Wendy's with new dipping sauces. We could do the new dippable steak burritos and the return of the quesarito. They have a new volcano version at Taco Bell. Or we could try, like, Papa Murphy's Pizza. Those are the three off the top of my head that I know are things we haven't done that are doable now. But there might be other new things that have happened, too. I don't know. This is another thing, too. People keep saying this in my stream. Did you know about Asmongold's lawsuit? No, I don't know what you're talking about. And I say, can you elaborate? And then no one ever does. No one ever tells me what that means. So I'm like, They just put Ninja Gaiden Ragebound on Game Pass? What is Ninja Gaiden Ragebound? I don't even know what that is. Are there any days from my early YouTube days that I would... Oh, excuse me. Are there any games from my early YouTube days that I would want to play again, like Bayonetta or Dante's Inferno, etc.? From my very early YouTube days? I'd probably have to go back and look at my game catalog, my classic catalog of stuff that I played back in the day, to answer that question properly. Maybe look at some stuff that I did on, like, DSP or...
You literally have nothing from memory. You literally have nothing whatsoever. Not one singular fucking game pops into his head from memory that stands out to him.
Darkside Phil? Here, why not? Why not? Look at this.
Literally has to go to the channel to remind himself he's... Wow, Phil, these games really must have meant... These games... This was so meaningful and positive for you, wasn't it? Wow, this incredibly meaningful and positive experience you fucking went through. Oh, you can't remember a single fucking game though. Like, if I was... Obviously, I wasn't making content like fucking 18 years ago on YouTube, but not gaming content anyway, you know what I mean? But in terms of, like, if I had to go back and enjoy a fucking game from, like, my early... Like, if I wanted to enjoy, like, growing up, the games I really enjoyed, you got, like, Sonic 2, for example. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is fantastic, you know? I was just so robust. Oh shit, you're right, actually. Wait 2 seconds, hold on. Wait a second. I did count... I've counted the free spaces, by the way, for the sips, snorts, and burps. And I've counted free spaces as well for the likes. That's all done so far. I've not counted free spaces yet for
the super chats. So that is another free space right there. So we actually have 4 free spaces. So that's there we go. That's good stuff. Which means that we are actually we're 3 away from a full house. It's good stuff. Yeah, I think I've caught up now. I completely forgot about that. Sorry. What was I fucking saying there? But yeah, my fucking favourite games. You know, obviously I can list a whole bunch of games when I grown up playing. I love fucking playing. Starting with fucking Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You had fucking things like that was my fucking favourite, you know, Mega Drive game, you know, the Genesis game and all that shit, you know. And then you fucking go to PlayStation, you got things like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. Those games are incredible. Episcape as well, where you fucking actually use the thumbsticks and all that shit. You can, and that was like a big game changer. You actually fucking use the actual thumbsticks rather than a D-pad. That was a fucking first for me, you know. And you remember just trying to fucking sneak up a nice fucking bizarre wee apes with the fucking light sirens on their heads with a big net. It was a bizarre fucking game, you know what I mean? But it was like such a fun fucking game. And also Grand Theft Auto as well. Although Grand Theft Auto to me only got special from like the PlayStation 2 onwards. You know what I mean? You know, the GTA games in general. Also the PS2 you had the fucking Vice City and GTA 3 as well. With fucking GTA 3 had Grand Theft Auto in 3D for the first time. It was insane, you know. What was more common in the UK, SNES or Mega Drive? I don't actually know the answer to that question. Like, I don't know the numbers though, you know. I do, like, Nintendo was massively popular, but so was Sonic. Like, both of them were very popular in the UK. And obviously Nintendo came first up. I think the Super Nintendo was out first, wasn't it? So obviously that would have been, I think, the original, that would have got there before Mega Drive. But the Mega Drive was also quite fucking popular though, I believe. But it's but aye, look, there's a whole fucking massive amount of games I can recall just loving and playing way back in the fucking day. It was just such a great experience, just to fucking consume these fucking games, you know. And it was such a joy. It was a great fucking time, wasn't it? It was, you know, I felt I was spoiled for choice. You know what I mean? With the games we fucking had to enjoy way back in the fucking day. These days, you don't get that kind of fucking thrill with games, I think, you know? Like, I know, maybe, like, you ask young people today, I feel so old saying that, you know? Maybe the games are special to me because I was young, and I was a child, you know what I mean? And I saw it through, like, these kind of rose-tinted glasses of being a fucking child, enjoying these fucking games. But if you can fucking, like, would children today have the same sort of reaction to fucking video games that are made today? I don't know. I don't think so. But that's just my take anyway.
This, here, let's look. Let's go to my original channel, and let's go to playlists. Alright? Alright, here we go. Ready? Let's do this real quick. So this was my original YouTube channel. This is where I made content from 2008 to 2010, so 2 years of content. Alright? And we can actually go all the way back to the beginning by scrolling down on the playlists tab to see what, you know, the order of the content that I actually put out. So I made videos of Dead Space, but they were just clips. They weren't actually full gameplay. It wasn't like a playthrough. It was just highlight clips. Same thing with Spider-Man Web of Shadows. This was highlight clips and stuff. It wasn't really the full playthrough, I don't think. Then there was me playing Street Fighter 4. Before the game was actually released in the United States, I went to a tournament when they had it at TGA, Tokyo Game Action. That's an arcade that doesn't exist anymore. But it was very fun to go and do that. Far Cry 2 was one of my earliest real playthroughs. There you go. That's an actual full playthrough. Resistance 2. Fallout 3. I would say Fallout 3, when they remake it. Because the rumor is it's already almost done. Okay, I can see them finishing that and releasing that within the next year. I would definitely want to do Fallout 3 again. I feel like that would be really awesome. Fallout 3, modern playthrough, better graphics, tweaks and things to make it a better modernized game like they did with Oblivion. I think I would like that, okay? So definitely that. Look, Gears of War 2, Fable 2, Little Big Planet, Super Turbo HD Remix, the original Left 4 Dead, Call of Duty World at War. Wow, I forgot that World at War was a Call of Duty that I played early on. Look at this. Resident Evil 5. And then Street Fighter 4 came out in early 2009.
Indian boy Peen saying thoughts on Monopoly Go making 6 billions and the money's coming from 40+ bored moms. Fuck me, man. Wait, I assume this is a mobile game. This must be a mobile game then. It has to be a mobile game. It can't not be anything other than a fucking mobile game. I mean, that's just the way it goes. You know, Monopoly was as a franchise, massively popular. It has been for decades now. It's older than most of us, Monopoly, you know? And, yeah, it's... I mean, there you fucking go. Jesus Christ, man. it's just sometimes these things. It's also these things just sometimes resonate with people, and sometimes people just fucking go for it and go all in it, and it's like, it's just it's just the fucking way it goes, you know. It's just people. I think especially these days, okay, especially these days, and Phil Burnell is a perfect example of this himself. Not only as a consumer, but as somebody who fucking demands money from people. Like, he spends a lot of money, and has spent a lot of money in fucking ridiculous fucking shit, especially when it comes to like mobile gaming. But he also receives a lot of money from the same kind of level of intelligent people. They want to throw money towards him, for a lack of a better way to phrase that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, these days in particular, people are never seemingly too shy to throw money at something. You know, I think as something back in it, it's because of the digital age, because it's all digital. So digital means things are easier to fucking get and spend things on, but it's also way too easy just to blow through your money more than you fucking should. You know, people are less careful these days with their fucking money. And also you got fucking people getting credit cards and just putting things in credit cards these days. There's more and more credit cards, multiple credit cards, loans and everything else. And all that shit, you know, it's just... So yeah, it's way too easy for people to fucking consume these days, and it doesn't surprise me. It's things like fucking Monopoly Go getting whaled out to you just because it's fucking easy to fucking just whale it.
And that's when I started doing tons and tons of Street Fighter 4 coverage, which a lot of people knew me for doing. There was the first DLC for Fallout 3. Oh god, remember Wanted Weapons of Fate? Oh god, that was the one where you shoot, it was bullet, like bullet food, you'd fire the bullet, it would curve the bullet. Remember that shit? That movie? Oh my god.
That movie was called Wanted, wasn't it? Yeah. It had Morgan Freeman in it, I think. And what's her name? What was her name? What's that woman's name? Angelina Jolie, I think her name is, or something. And what's it? It had a Scottish actor in it. Wanted. What's his fucking name? What's that Scottish actor's name? He was in Last King of Scotland as well. That Scottish actor, and he was in X-Men movies as well, playing like fucking the young Charles. Can't mind his fucking name though. But he was in the fucking Wanted movie as well, the bullet curve movie. James McAvoy, that's it, James McAvoy. Aye, Drum Chapel lad, aye, him.
April Fool's Day 2009, I think I just played a variety of fighting games, like bad fighting games. I said they were good. What the hell? That's Chronicles of Riddick? It didn't look like it, but I guess it was. More Street Fighter Godfather 2, which I could never finish, because they stopped me from playing it, saying it was adult content. So I mean, out of all this stuff that I'm looking at right now, right, from my early time on YouTube, I would definitely say I would want to play Fallout 3 again. And maybe at some point, if they would ever remake it, I would probably want to play like Infamous again. Infamous was an absolutely great game for its time, 2009. I don't know why they've like completely forgotten about it and act like it doesn't exist and dropped the entire franchise. Because I think I would like to possibly play it again. I wish they would remake it for modern audiences, like modern graphics and everything. It's really weird that they never did that. Look at how much tremendous amount of Street Fighter content that I put out at that time, right? Red Faction Guerrilla Prototype, the Ghostbusters video game, which I did replay when they remade it. When I started doing game reviews here, The Hateful Truth when it first started. Look at this, the most primitive intro you could possibly see. Look. The most primitive intro ever made. A nuclear club with red text over it that looks like crap. Wow. Oh, and I did the Turtles at the time, reshelled 4-player co-op. We ate a giant pizza together. Remember that? That was crazy. Jeez, that was 17 years ago now. Can you believe that? Can you believe 17 freaking years ago? Holy crap, man.
Old bastard!
That's nuts. So yeah, that's what I would say, Fallout 3 for sure. See, I would say it would be cool to go back and play something like Street Fighter 4, because remember I played so much of it back in the day. Like, it was actually, like, such a big part of my early content was playing the living crap out of Street Fighter 4. The problem is, Street Fighter 4 you wouldn't even be able to play. Why? Because it doesn't exist anymore. Remember the Street Fighter 4 that I played was the original game. You know, they then made 10 different iterations. They kept updating it and changing it. If I were to play Street Fighter 4 today, it wouldn't play anything like it did back then. And on top of that, people who play Street Fighter 4 today are the tryhards who've been playing it for the last decade, even though it got dropped when 5 and 6 came out. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna play some Street Fighter 4. You go to play, and the guy's like playing fucking frame perfect shit, and they know every meta of everything. Like, what the hell's going on? Like, you wouldn't be able to just play it casually anymore. It's kind of like when you jump into any competitive game, like way late. The only people playing it are the tryhards who stuck around, you know. So it does suck. It would be awesome. It would definitely be awesome to be able to play like classic Street Fighter 4 again against people, but it just doesn't exist, you know. Like, even right now, let's say, oh, I want to play Hakan again. Remember Hakan in Street Fighter 4? Oh, no, remember they changed him? Like, when I played with him in Super Street Fighter 4, it was funny because he was like a joke character, but I could win with him. Then they changed him later. They completely rebuilt him, and he sucked. Like, they actually made him worse by patching him. So I never played him again.
You love playing the lower tier characters, Phil. You fucking do that so you have an excuse as to why you lose.
Oh, let's see here. Soul at 2 a.m. Thanks for $2. It says Heavy Rain replay. Lots of people found you from it. Oh, I've already done that, though. Like Heavy Rain is again one of those games that has been re-released again, and I replayed it when it was like full HD, better graphics and stuff. I've already done so many playthroughs of it, and since it's a narrative-based game, like to be frank, I don't know what else I could do with another run. Like if I played it again, what would I possibly do differently when I've already seen all the scenarios? You know, I guess that is one of the negatives about narrative-based games is once you've done the scenarios, there's really nothing else to do. You know what I mean? So, what would I do different? I don't know what would I even do to be entertaining with it. I don't know.
Maybe you could try to be entertaining Phil instead of the game. Don't rely on the game to entertain people. You offer entertainment as well.
Yes, Hakan was the oily Turkish wrestler who cover his body in oils and then grab you and grapple you.
I'm kind of curious here. We're behind Phil by, like, you know, almost 30 minutes. He claims he's going to start gameplay soon. Yeah, he starts gameplay in like, yeah, I think we have roughly 10 minutes or so before Phil starts gameplay. We need 3 more things. We need 3 more squares ticked off to get a full house. If we get 50 likes, that would be 2 of the free spaces we require. Hint, hint, motherfuckers. Like the stream, ya bams.
I guess I did at some point. Someone is saying, didn't you play LTG in Street Fighter 4? I think I did because people have the match. Of course, I don't remember it. I think, you know, back then I used to run ridiculous amounts of like sets online, just casual sets. I didn't even know who the people were. It was just random sets. And I guess there was a stream where I was playing with Bison, who was never a character that I was good with in Street Fighter 4. Like he was just a mess around character for me.
Fuck off. He was one of your mains. You fucking know it.
So I was playing with Bison, and I guess I randomly matched up with Low Tier God, and I don't know if it was ranked or casual or whatever. And he was playing his main at the time, Rolento, and he beat me. Like, yeah, well, that's.
Seem to know a lot about it, Phil. You don't remember it at all, but you seem to understand that this, you know, LTG was playing with his main. I know precisely what LTG was doing for us. I don't remember it at all though. But this is his main though. He played with his character that uses all the time. Not barely use fucking. I don't know. But fuck me. Stan, apparently we have 43 likes. People are saying we have 43 likes, not 33. Like Sideways said we had 43. You know. So, I don't know. I assume it's like 43. You know. If it's 43, that's good because we're only 7 away. We have 45 now, apparently, so there we go. 46, fuck me. Numbers go up, so yeah. 50 likes would certainly help us on our way to a full house, guys.
His main, and he knows what he's doing, and I was playing Bison, a character I don't know how to use.
So remember, Phil is claiming that he doesn't remember this, okay? He started off by saying he doesn't remember this, but I guess it must have happened. Ina doesn't remember. He seems to be very clued up on. Well, he's pretended that fucking Bison was never one of his fucking mains, that's one. And 2, he's very intimately aware of who LTG was using and how often he was using them.
TG and Street Fighter 4. I think I did because people have the match. Of course, I don't remember it. I think, you know, back then I used to run ridiculous amounts of like sets online, just casual sets. I didn't even know who the people were. It was just random sets. And I guess there was a stream where I was playing with Bison, who was never a character that I was good with in Street Fighter 4. Like he was just a mess around character for me. So I was playing with Bison, and I guess I randomly matched up with Low Tier God. And I don't know if it was ranked or casual or whatever, and he was playing his main at the time, Rolento, and he beat me. Like, yeah, well, that's his main, and he knows what he's doing, and I was playing Bison, a character I don't know how to use, and he kicked my ass. And no one even knew who he was at the time. Like, I didn't know who the hell Low Tier God was. I never heard of him, you know? So it wasn't like a serious match or anything. He was just messing around.
Bomb? My biggest fans are idiots.
Well, we have one bingo because Sonny has come out of nowhere, like a fart in the wind. And I don't know why I use that example, it's a terrible example. But thank you, Sonny, for getting 20 members to the channel, which is 4 more free spaces, which I believe is actually, hold on, 2 seconds, hold on. Did we actually get 50 likes? Because we were very close to it as well. So I'm trying, so we needed 3 more free spaces and we were given 4 there, okay? Which means we have 1 left over as things stand for tomorrow. So we have an extra free space for tomorrow carried over. If we do get 50 likes, that would be another 2 to carry over as well. So I mean, obviously, if we get 2 more likes, we'll count that as free spaces for tomorrow's bingo stream as well. I'm just saying. So there we go. But we got our full house for today, courtesy of Sonny getting 20 members like any. Indeed, Sonny, I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going okay at your end. So I just tick off these first of all. There, go there, and there.
Burger. Full house. Oh boy, how exciting! Anyway,
good stuff indeed. We got the full list of houses right there. Excellent stuff indeed. Now, thank you, Sonny, for gifting 20 members. Congratulations to the following people. Well, I'm still waiting for all the memberships to come through. Currently, it looks like half of them have come through, and I'm still waiting for some more. You might have broken it. You might have broken it a wee bit, you know. we have had 11 members of the 20 go through so far. So far, we had Zhao Huli, A1594, Meant to Tube, Frog Machine, Hellhole Variety Show, Algernon, Mad Cat's Minions, Yamato Kira, Darian Fuller, Test Stupid, and London Storms all getting a membership. So there we go. Those 11 so far have received the memberships so far, and yeah, that's and that's where it's stopping. It's not going up anymore. Although, of course, historically in the past, these things will sometimes get dished out overnight as well. So I expect that to happen. The remaining 9 memberships for the given, so good stuff indeed. So yeah, good stuff. We've won bingo. We're victorious in bingo. Thank fuck for that. Hooray for that. Let's go to live DSP, shall we, and see how the bad man's doing financially.
All right, second drop.
$36. $6, and then the majority of that was just fucking trolls giving trolls super chats. Yeah, he's not getting great support today, is he? He's not doing very well at all for support. It's quite pish, isn't it? Oh boy. Well, yeah, that's a big yikes, I'll tell you that. So it's a very slow start. Maybe the stream will get saved by somebody, who fucking knows. But yeah, that's a very slow day in the snort fort so far for Phil Burnell. We'll keep him. We'll keep that going anyway. You know. Oh, he's on break again. Wait, is he doing this to hide his match?
Jeez.
Is he trying
That's
to hide?
bad.
Is he trying?
My healing guy.
He's trying to hide the screen so nobody can stream snipe him. Oh, bless him.
I don't have any? What the hell?
The
Apparently I don't have
trolls.
any healing items. Alright, hold
The trolls
on.
are gonna come and get me, guys. Stop the trolls.
I need to craft items.
Christ, man. I mean, I assume that's why I was hiding the screen. I assume that's why. But anyway, forget, we're not on a bad man for this, so forget, we're all done with him. So, guys, we've won bingo. Victorious in bingo. Thank you very much indeed for that. Very kind of you indeed. So, yeah, we have one free space so far carried over for tomorrow, courtesy of the memberships. Actually, let me do that right now. So, let me reset the big counter. Let me reset the burp counter as well, and the sips and snorts, rather. And obviously, we need to make sure we have one free space ticked for tomorrow, which is carried over courtesy of Sunny supporting this stream today. Very kind indeed. And remember, if we do manage to get 50 likes on the stream, I'll add those as a free space for tomorrow's bingo as well. So yeah, apparently we're very close to 50, and we'll see if we can get that 50 bingo in between, obviously, now and before and the end of the bingo, and the end of the stream even. Oh, we had 50 apparently. Stan's like was 50th like, there you go. You know, people, so I can't mind who it was exactly. It may have been Darkside Ranter, I'm not sure. They complain that I don't like my streams. But I feel like I'll be cheating if I liked my own stuff. You know, but I actively choose not to like my own content because I feel it's a bit cheaty to like your own stuff, you know. Like I never like my own tweets, I don't like my own videos, I feel it's like cringe just to like your own stuff because it's like, yeah, but yeah, it's like if yeah, but yeah, I never like my own stuff, yeah, and people and like, I don't do it for bingo either, and people think it's a bit, I should do it. Anyway, so, sorry, I didn't mute myself there because I was sneezing, but there you go. It's the greed. Because if you like your own stream, there's a bigger chance you have to pay up at the end of the month. Wait, is my greed? My greed? Like, I'm greedy. It's like, oh. I mean, that's one way to put it, isn't it? I mean, I guess. I mean, you're free to think that way if you want to. You're free to think that way. You know the prizes are set in stone these days, yeah. they're kind of locked in. It's like there's a set amount, you know. So I'd be paying anyway, regardless, as long as folk keep supporting enough for me to be able to do prizes. So it's like there's no I can't just I cannot just ignore the like button and coast my way to victory by not having anyone win. You know, the logic falls apart somewhere there. Anyway, fuck it. Let's just get sorted out for marbles and all that jazz. I mean, let me very quickly. I'll check the community post very quickly here. Hold on, 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. let me very quick, we'll just check community post to see if there's any new marbles to add. If there's no new marbles to add, we can get loaded up with marbles straight away and get a game going. So give me a wee second here. Oh, apparently the Invincible Season 4 official trailer got released, so there we go. If you guys like Invincible Season 4 stuff, whatever, the official trailer has dropped for that a few hours ago. If you don't care about that, then fair enough, but I just thought I'd show you what I was seeing when I went and opened up YouTube there. Right. Okay, we can actually get marbles started up straight away, so let me do that right now. Good stuff indeed. So 2 seconds, guys. I'm just launching the marbles right now. Steam is updating. Come on now, hurry up. Get a move on. Sometime today. Hurry the fuck up, Steam. It's taking fucking forever, for fuck's sake. Okay, we'll get quarantines on. No, marbles. Time marbles. Here we fucking go. Let's just close that shit and continue that shit and hit race. And here we go. Community maps. And random. Here we fucking go. The map that's been chosen for us today is something called Poppin' Bouncin' Nightclub, made by Trash Night 420. It has an 80% elimination rate, and its average finish time is just over 3 minutes long. Many of you will die. That is a risk I am willing to take. Let's see how we fucking fare then on this particular map here. Why we're looking at the ground here. The marbles are up here. What the fuck is that thing? It's like some sort of fucking cursed Italian mascot. The hell am I looking at? Or is it Irish? Is that orange or red? I thought it was red, which is why I thought, you know, Italian. You can say it's orange and they fucking dress like a fucking potato, but that's a bit too on the nose. What the fuck is this thing? Well, you go down here, you go down there, and then you go spinning through here or whatever. Oh my god, these women have titties. Throat to go. What the fuck is this map? What the hell am I looking at? Oh. Oh, what the hell? Well, shit, you fucking fell in here. I do apologise. What the hell is this here? It's a tyre. A random car tyre is just sitting here. What sort of... Where is the... And the finish is over here. You go through here, and the finish is basically at the very end here. And then, oh, for God's sake. So the goal is to get towards a throat goat tail. And what the fuck? Alright, whatever, let's just go. Let's start. Fuck me, man, what a bizarre fucking course. Oh, there's a tyre spinning. What the hell? And is this explosive barrels? Our marbles are currently making their way down the way. We have explosive barrels on this course here that might come into play later on. Jesus. We have 91 marbles as things stand. Let's see who's going to do the first marbles out the gate here. Oh, here we go. Wait. Whoop, some are dying. Philip's gone. And Windows 96 has gone. Oh, native map hit a bomb. Theresa Young is technically winning. Oh, they got bounced backwards. Oh, these are very bouncy. These are very bouncy. People are bouncing their way to the demise, and Illipop's gone, Dom's gone, Brian's gone. I think the Baron is doing well, I'm not sure. Mad Max is gone, Woods is there, Egrot's fucking spinning round. Emma Road's gone, oh god, so many people are going. Right, who's going to come out of this fucking bizarre shit first here? Where did those bombs go? Oh, there they are. So these things are very bouncy, but Woods is out. Woods is out first. Can they survive? Look, Josh Schrader's gone. A whole bunch of marbles are gone, but Woods is currently doing quite well so far. The throat goat is ahead. Can Woods survive? He's got past Arrow. Woods is actually doing very well. But there's me. Am I going to win again? I and Woods are competing for glory here. I'm staring at Woods right now. Their marble is out first. Not far behind is me and Fear Monarch. I win again. But here comes Fear Monarch. It's me! I was winning there. Oh wait, are we in a fucking ball here? Woods is ahead again. Woods is looking good here. Tom's gone. No, Woods is looking very good here. Woods is going to win. Woods is going to win. Well done to Woods. You have won. Woods managed to fucking navigate that end portion. Very good indeed. Who's with second place here? Is it going to be P-Call Gaming? It looks like it's going to be P-Call Gaming. I've been overtaken by Fear Monarch. Yeah, you bastard. Oh wait. Yeah, get fucked. P-Call Gaming was second. I sniped third place from Fear Monarch, who's in fourth place. Cam and Dutchman looks like going to be in fifth place. And yeah, who's going to be sixth place? Right at the end is sixth place. Seventh place is Dreamlands TV. Moki's eighth. Fucking Moki.
Come the fuck.
No. No. No.
The answers are fucking you in that order, bitch.
There you go. Moki was eighth. Dips was ninth, and Stan was 10th. So good stuff indeed. 2 Scots making the top 10. I would have fucking thought. I was a higher place Scot though. I was a higher place Scots, so there you go. Well done to Woods for completing the course and ahead of everyone else. Well done to them indeed for their endeavours. What does fourth get? Let me press the button to see what you find out.
Scotland forever!
There you go. That's what fourth gets you. Me pressing that button. And just yelling Scotland forever. So there I can go. Only 13 marbles finished that race. Everyone else perished. So that 80% elimination rate was quite fucking accurate. But yeah, Woods was a fucking marble that it won. And this is their marble. Which was victorious at the end of the day. So we get to spin. We get to spin the wheel. The Bingo Baddies Wheel of Prizes. We get to fucking spin this and see what Woods will have won. Woods has got themselves a full house ticket. No boy. A full house ticket for Woods. And they'll be able to use it up until the 29th of January. So good stuff. Quite a few detractors have got a full house ticket, I must say, you know. So let me just type this in here. So Woods. I've got a wee notepad file of people who have won things, you know. So Cell Shader, their full house ticket expired today. But it wasn't required, frankly. Cam Dutchman has a Scottish Soundboard Pass, which expires tomorrow. Dips has a Scottish Soundboard Pass as well. Chris Danks, major detractor, and Woods all have full house tickets, which expire 27th, 28th, and 29th of January, respectively. So there we go. But yeah, good stuff indeed. Congratulations, Woods, for getting yourself a full house ticket. You can use it any time you want during a bingo stream between now and next week. If at some point you think to yourself, this is horrible, whatever, it's up to you basically. When you want to use it, you can just say, okay, I declare a full house, fuck this shit, you know. And that's that. Simple as that. Anyway, how's the bad man doing? Let's go. So, the bad man has got $36 still.
Challenge.
He's boring everyone so much.
Sounds like something's landing.
Exciting stuff, Phil. Let me just fucking close that and not return to it ever again. I am going to wrap things up there, guys, because Phil's such a boring bastard. We shall return, though, tomorrow, Friday, for the last bingo stream of the week. So yeah, also there's no bingo on Saturdays because Phil doesn't do bingos or it streams on Saturdays, so yeah. I do hope you all enjoy this here Thursday and all that jazz. I'll see you all tomorrow, some bingo on Friday. I might try and get a guest. I've not talked to anyone yet about it, but I might try and see if I can wrangle up a guest out of nowhere to join me for some bingo antics tomorrow. We'll see if anyone's available. I've not thought about who to ask or whatever, but I feel like tomorrow we could do with having a little guest on bingo just so you're not just hearing me all the fucking time. So well, I'll see what I can do. But until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy yourselves. I'm going to end how it always ends by pointing to these PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.